We all survived the hurricane last week. On this week's episode of KnifeDog, get to know all of your co-hosts. Stay tuned.
A lovely bunch, Derek, Andy, Jilly, and Haley, talking about pop culture, movies, and TV. Bringing you that pointless dialogue. It's the radical show called KnifeDog. Bringing you that obnoxious dialogue. It's the radical show called KnifeDog.
Well, we all survived the hurricane last week. Real smooth transition. Cam, how you doing over there, bud?
You can't even with this intro right now.
It's fine. Nobody's gonna know. Haley's a master editor. Nobody will ever know. Yeah. So the hurricane that wasn't really a hurricane, more of a tropical storm. There's a lot of hurricanes happening right now, though. Isn't that right, Haley?
Yes.
Awesome.
There's always a lot. It's hurricane season.
It's hurricane season, baby.
Yep.
For a second, I thought that was like a ploy to be like a hurricane something else that happened. Smack my mic.
Every time somebody
part of
hits
the
a mic,
hurricane, guys,
it sounds like a boom whacker.
Every time someone hits their mic, an angel gets its wings.
Angel gets smacked.
Damn it, Jelly.
We do need to come back to that because I do want to talk about John Mulaney because I did see his new stand-up tour and he did a bit on stage where he was praying to God as a little kid.
So he's stealing my bit now.
Yes.
I see you, motherfucker, right here. Hire me, I'll write for you. It'll be better than nothing.
And he was praying because he said like one of the things he needs to work on is that he always needs attention, and in elementary school when everybody's grandparents would die and that kid would get like all the attention, he's like, I would pray to God, don't take the fun ones, but there's always like an extra. He's like, dear God, please just take one of my grandparents so I get to sit in the beanbag chair at reading time. He's like, and you know what? He's like, my grandparent died over the summer, so no one cared.
Oh, yeah, true.
And because he just really wanted attention from like the teachers and everybody. He's like, and all the little girls go over and hug the other kid that lost their grandparent. He's like, yeah. So it was hilarious because I was like, well, we already do that, and he stole it, but he didn't do a voice, so that's good. He just had his regular voice. He didn't do that. There, Jesus. There, Jesus.
Yeah, that's a whole joke too.
And there, Jesus.
So what is that on?
I went to see him live.
You saw him live
I did
and
see
in
him
person.
live.
Is he as tall, and does he still look like a little boy?
Yes, he's still tall, still gangly. Had a
He's
wonderful
aging
blazer.
weirdly.
He is.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think
Like
he was
Macaulay
ever...
Culkin.
It's not graceful.
No, Macaulay Culkin came back around and now he looks normal.
He's
I
cute.
think for a while it was just drugs.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I
that
think
was
so
a big
too.
issue. He had that
The scruff?
drug face.
Yeah.
He looks like he does drugs.
He had the drug face
He's doing
going.
drugs with the kids. The children.
So you saw John Mulaney. You said he was pretty good.
I did, yeah. Actually, I wasn't, so my friend had an extra ticket. Shout out. Thank you, Bianca. It was because my friend Allison had her tonsils out, so that's why I ended up going.
That's a thing that your guys are doing?
It's a
Like,
thing
getting your
that's
tonsils out?
happening in my friend group.
Mid-20s. Mid-20s. It's the tonsil season, baby. SZN.
Tonsil season.
God.
Shout out in the comments if you also get your tonsils removed.
As an
recently.
adult.
Yeah.
Was it as traumatic as you?
No, it was like super quick for her, but she got hers out that day, so she couldn't go. But she went the week before, so she did get to see him. But they went 2 weekends in a row. And it was, honestly, I didn't really want to go because I'm still upset about his divorce, and I am on his wife's side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, why were you so confident about that? Do you know this whole story?
I've been keeping up.
You've been keeping
Yeah.
up with
Yeah.
the Mulaney's?
Yes.
I am anti-John Mulaney at this point.
Really? What did this man do?
He's divorcing his very nice wife.
Yeah, she
He's
sells,
divorcing her.
Yes. And didn't waste any time in going on a date with Olivia Munn,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh yeah, I did hear about
Ridiculous.
So shame on you, Munn.
That's right. And my
Jerk.
biggest thing is like, who gets Petunia? You know, who gets
Petunia.
Petunia? I really hope it's
Petunia.
her. I really hope that she gets Petunia.
I know that you couldn't record any part of the show because
Could
you were
not.
really complaining because they locked your phone in a bag.
They did.
when you
They
went in.
locked my phone and my smartwatch in a bag when I went in, and I was upset just because they locked it before you saw the merch. So thankfully, I asked Derek and Haley beforehand. I was like, "Do you guys want a shirt?" And Derek said no, but Haley didn't answer. So I was like, "Oh crap! Like, what if Haley wants something?" Or also, the shirt that I ended up getting was amazing, and I was like, "Damn it! I don't know if Derek wants one or not," and I can't even text him because my phone is locked in a bag. Because they don't want you checking your phone, they don't want you recording, nothing like that. But it really was. It was a great set. It was so funny. It was very dark because it was about him, like in the intervention and like going, talking about his addiction and getting over that. And it
So
truly,
it was the drugs, huh?
It was
always the
it was
drugs,
the
man.
cocaine. Yeah, the cocaine.
He talked for a while that he beat that, and then he was like, "Yeah, it's too
Well, he
You got too confident in that last special. He's like, cocaine was something I did in my 20s, man.
He's like now he's like that booger sugar, you know what I mean? Just going right back into it, dude. Fucking
Booger sugar.
That was
booger
honestly
sugar.
so good.
Oh, man.
So that was like the thing he said. He's like, you guys obviously heard me talk about me doing all of these drugs in my previous years. He's like, both of my previous specials were just cries for help and no one saw. And I was like, woof.
Yeah.
But so he was talking about that. But the shirt that I got was amazing. I sent it to Haley. I wonder if we can pull that bad boy up. It says, I saw him right after he got out of rehab on the front.
This was his merch.
That was his merch. That was the
It's like
shirt
Comic
I bought.
Sans.
Yeah.
Not Comic Sans, but just a really
it's a
basic
bad one.
font.
I don't
That
like
is that is free font.
Very,
right there.
yeah.
Dude, you're so right. He did not pay for that font.
Oh, no. What's the front say?
That was the front, and then the back said John Mulaney, Wilbur Theater, Summer 2021. So it was Boston because it was Boston, and he actually made a joke about that because someone held up his shirt, like the shirt that they bought a shirt, and he's like, "Oh, good, you bought a shirt," because he had that shirt and then a black shirt with his face on it when he was a kid, and he was like,
Looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
by the way.
and he was like, please, dear God, buy the white shirts that say Wilbur Theater on the back. He's like, because I grotesquely overshot the order and I ordered way too many shirts. He's like, and in the past, he's like, it was fine if I over-ordered and lost a little bit of money. He's like, but now I cannot afford to lose any money. You need to buy shirts. And he did. He had, like, the lobby was filled with boxes, like an insane amount of like t-shirt boxes, and he was there for like 2 days, and I'm like, oh God.
Of course people are going to want this shirt. It's a great shirt. Why wouldn't anybody want this shirt?
John, get out of here.
No. So great. You saw comedy.
Yep.
Happy for you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the live comedy world. One other bit before we get into our main focus today, which is getting to know all of us. I want to also say, Jilly, your comedy legend.
Legend.
John Legend. I don't know. Terrible
John
segue.
Ledger.
Molly Shannon posted something on her Instagram the other day. Jilly, would you like to take that away, please?
I would absolutely love to take that away. So she posted something the other day. You guys can go on her Instagram and find it. But she posted because season 2 of the other 2 was coming out and she was going to the premiere of it. So she posted 2 slides on her Instagram. One was just her walking in a polka dot dress, like towards the camera. And then the second one was her in the same dress, but with a leather jacket on, walking towards the camera. And the caption just said, good Sandy or bad Sandy, and bad Sandy. And then it said, in parentheses, leather jacket. And I was like, because
Give a little preface there.
so
You're just jumping in cold. Cam's
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about, man?
I'm like,
Okay.
leather jacket. Got it.
Cam, have you ever seen Grease? The movie.
Yes.
Okay, you know Sandy, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
He has never seen this in his life.
Okay, keep going.
So
It's the non-John Travolta role.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
yes,
sorry.
yes.
The woman in
The
the
lady.
movie.
The woman-
the
Olivia-
lady.
Olivia
Ah,
Newton-John.
I know
Yes.
the one.
Yeah.
His lady friend.
So picture John Travolta
With a
with
blonde
boobs.
wig.
All right. Yeah.
Dude,
That's,
I'm bricked up right now. All right.
So Miss Olivia Newton-John as
That's
you
her
know
name?
Sandy. Yeah, that's
That's a fucking name.
yeah. That's
right?
the
Yeah.
actress's name.
first name so nice you named her
Yes, named her
thrice.
All
Oh,
right.
very good.
So Sandra. All right.
Sandra D. O'Connor.
Sandra
No.
D was, the epitome of a good girl, and she was, always. It was in like the 50s, so she wore all like the cute skirts and A-line dresses, and just looked precious and adorable.
Do you know what we need on this podcast, Haley?
What?
We need a speed it up button. We need a get to the point button.
Talking about A-line
I'm like,
dresses.
where are we
Would
going?
you like me to cut through the fat for you, Handy?
Go for it.
Sandy starts out as a good girl, and she ends up as a bad girl, as one a part of
And
the
she wears
biker
leather.
gang.
She
the,
wears
the,
leather.
the leather gang. She ends up starting off in little summer dresses and ends up in leather dresses and leather jackets. Okay.
Leather jumpsuits with a leather
Yeah,
jacket.
whatever. So Jilly, when she was a kid, okay, Jilly was like, oh, before when she's like looking like a cheerleader, that's good Sandy. When she transitions over and becomes part of the leather,
T-Birds.
the T-Birds, the leather gang, she's bad Sandy. And we've only ever thought that it's good Sandy and bad Sandy. That Jilly was the only person in the world who came up with this. So
Right.
when Molly Shannon posts about it publicly and writes good Sandy, bad Sandy, Jilly just about had a meltdown. Okay, we're caught up now.
My
We're caught
mind.
up
Thank
now.
you, Derek.
That would have taken fucking years
the
for her to get out.
podcast.
She was going
the
through the plot.
podcast.
I love
Saved you people
Grease.
so much time.
And then they had a sleepover.
It all began when they hired Frankie Valli to write the titular song Grease for the
Titular.
movie Grease, based on the musical Grease, based on the hair product which men wore at the time.
And also, what they used to grease up their automobiles that they
It's
raced.
true.
It's a play on words, really, is what it is. Yep, it's
It's
incredible.
about fucking. Am I wrong?
So, anyways, end of the story, I guess. Jilly, would you like
End
to
of the
begin there?
story.
There's an okay.
End of the story. I freaked out because not only did somebody else refer to her as Good Sandy, Bad Sandy, it was also Molly Shannon, who I have been impersonating since childhood and love her to death. And I commented and I tagged Derek. I'm like, oh my God, Molly Shannon also calls her Good Sandy, Bad Sandy. And then she liked my comment like immediately after I put that. And I was like, that was it. That was the only engagement I got. But I was like melting. I was like,
Everybody
Thank
loves
you.
that. That's a really
got through
happy ending to that story.
Yeah.
So, one of our idols, comedy idols, if you want to call it that, acknowledged her existence.
it's
So,
very nice.
Cam, have you ever had a celebrity interaction on Twitter
An interaction?
Twitter, social
or
media.
Instagram?
Social
I
media.
have to think of. I don't think so.
No?
All right.
I think
I mean,
you'd
like,
like
I've
Shoe
definitely
Knife.
had like times like, yeah, well,
Shoe Knife said Handy's name.
yeah,
That's
he did.
right.
He did. No, I did have one time.
I love that.
The guy who does a band it's called Time Flies. I went up and he was on stage and I didn't realize it was like very much a concert for little girls, and everybody else was like 13, and I'm just there like muscles shredded at this point, all right? Because I was like I want to look good for the concert, and then I realized like everyone's way underage, all right? And I'm wearing a tank, and I'm like, come on, Cal, touch me, and he literally like touching through the crowd. He touches my hand, and goes. Like, he's just like, didn't expect you, dude. And I'm like, he touched me. And that's about as it goes, as far as it goes. Yeah.
Oh, I like this. We should talk about celebrity interactions. Have you had any celebrity interactions?
Amy Poehler liked my tweet once.
Oh
That's-
my
that's cool.
God.
That was cool.
What tweet? What tweet?
I don't know. I think it
yeah,
was
come
something
on.
about like studying and having her like be my beacon of light because I was watching
Aw.
Parks and Rec.
Very
That's
nice.
pretty wholesome.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Handy and I have like the least wholesome stories, I feel like. You want to hear mine? This is my
You
favorite
have a few.
one.
Yeah,
I have a
was gonna say,
few.
which
I
one?
mean, I dabble with the celebritants every now and then.
Celebrity.
Because they are
That's
robots.
right. Yes, exactly. No, my favorite one, Jilly knows this one. You've never heard this one, Handy.
No, no.
Maybe I haven't even told Haley. I don't know. This is a great one. So we had this store here. It was called the Halloween Outlet. And the Halloween Outlet was really cool. I was a chicken shit of a kid, so it always freaked me out, but I loved being in there because I love that sense of danger. It was like the biggest Halloween store that we had. Just like animatronics everywhere, just really designed to scare the shit out of you if you were a kid. And my uncle took me there one day, beginning of September, when I was probably like, I don't know, 10 maybe, because he goes, Derek, I'm taking you to the Halloween Outlet. Gunnar Hansen is going to be there. I'm like, who is Gunnar Hansen? And he's like, he's the guy who played Leatherface in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I was like, what's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? So this meant nothing to me at this point in my life, right? Like, I was way too young for horror movies, didn't understand what I was getting myself into. I'm just freaked out because I think Siri is recording everything I'm saying.
It's like,
I'm going to take my watch off. All right. So, yeah, long story short, he takes me. I have no idea who this guy is, but I'm freaked out. I'm like, is this guy going to be like a monster? Because at this point, I can't differentiate between like reality and movies. So I'm like, damn, a monster's going to be there. I'm going to have to meet a monster. This is going to suck, right?
crap. Been avoiding them.
Damn, why are we just going up to this guy? It's going to end poorly for the rest of us. So we get there, and it's just like a middle-aged guy. He's just got like white hair. He's just old. And I'm like, this is weird. Like, what's the deal with this? So he's just at a table, and they've got him there with like headshots that you can buy, signing. And so my uncle's like, all right, come on, we're going to go up. I'm going to get you an autograph. It's still in that closet over there, by the way. I can pull it out. But it's just a picture of Leatherface, a black and white Polaroid. And he goes, come on, come up here. And I'm like, okay. So I walk up to the table, and he's like looking at me. And he looks at my uncle. And he must have like winked at my uncle or something like that. And he goes, he leans in real close, and he sniffs me. And I go, what the fuck is this guy doing, man?
What?
Yeah, he sniffs me a little bit, and he looks me dead in the eyes, Handy. Dead in the eyes, and he goes like this, you know? I bet you taste like chicken. And so at that point, I was like, oh my God,
Guy's a
what have
monster.
you gotten me into? And my uncle said my eyes just went, and I freaked out.
What?
Yeah, well, because he's just trying to freak me out. You
Is
know?
he?
Well, I don't know.
Is
maybe.
he?
So that's like my favorite celebrity interaction I've ever had. If you want to call him a celebrity, he's like, a horror celebrity, which they're a whole different breed of.
Human.
Yeah.
Most horror celebrities are just old guys.
They're
Yeah.
just people who are clinging on to one movie they did.
But I
and
love
there's
that.
a whole group of people just celebrating them for
Yeah,
it.
they love them.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they make their living. No disrespect. I mean, hey, man, a living's a living.
I feel like
Right.
Grimy is going to listen to this and be like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah, he probably will. Oh, I did that a couple years ago, too. Another horror guy. He's Adam Green. He
Yeah.
directed
Yeah.
some horror movies. Do you remember this?
Wait, I remember.
He's from around here. He's from Massachusetts, and then he moved out to Los Angeles and made his horror movies or whatever. And he used to come back here every year for a horror convention that's like right down the street. So I went, and I found out that he was getting his old band back together for like a 20-year reunion. And I was like, sick, I'm gonna network. And I like drew a poster for his band saying that his band was playing the time and whatever, and drew it like an old horror comic. And I went and I taped them up around downtown.
Okay.
And dude, that was before I went to work. I got up like extra early to do that.
Yeah.
And then by the time I got to work, he had seen it because he left his hotel to go get a coffee and took a picture on Instagram and was like, I have the best fans in the world. Whoever did this, let me know. I need to know who this was. So I had to buy you were supposed to come with me, but you didn't. No. You weren't able to get out of work or something like that in time.
Okay.
To that horror convention. But Pat and I, we ended up going and meeting him, and he was like really cool. And we gave him some posters, and he signed some posters and stuff. So
Yeah.
lot
And
of
you
horror
still have that
interactions.
poster, and I'll insert a picture of it because it's really cool.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
framed.
yeah. And I've got like the pencil drawing up in my room when I was still using pencils and not digital art.
You guys
so.
should also follow Adam Green's dog on Twitter. It is the cutest thing.
On Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. his
Twitter, and
dog-
I think
How's this dog
Yeah.
tweeting?
with his
Bark,
little,
bark.
little baby paws.
Hashtag treats.
yeah, Arwen. That's a pretty good Twitter account. But
Yeah, Arwen is very, very funny.
It's,
Yeah.
the
Is it a
dog's
girl
name
dog?
Arwen?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
she's
Arwen.
That's
cute.
the
Little
elf?
She's a little Yorkie.
Yeah.
He's a really cool guy.
Isn't Arwen the elf in Lord of the Rings?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know Lord of the Rings.
I'm not sure.
Liv Tyler, I think her name's Arwen.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
Arwen?
I don't know. Can't confirm.
I love Lord of the Rings. I'm in
I
my
love Liv
phase.
Tyler.
Yeah, she's cutie. You can really just see her father in her.
Oh God.
Who's her father?
Steven Tyler?
What?
Yes.
Yeah. He has like
Oh,
14
Are you
kids.
serious?
Do you not know
I don't
that?
know anything about these people.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I
Steven Tyler
never
has-
fucking put that together. Is that real?
Yeah,
That's
no, I
real.
really
Right
had no
now.
idea.
That's
There's
real.
no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why are we just realizing this?
He has
I've known this.
He
Baby, baby.
Yeah, because she was in Armageddon, and I think that was like, and she was in The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Which Incredible Hulk?
The Incredible Hulk
The one that's incredible.
in 2008.
Wasn't the other one also called The Incredible Hulk?
Shut up.
Or was it The Hulk? The 2003 one?
don't know.
No, it
Wasn't
was the one
good.
with Edward Norton.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's in that. Great movie, by the way. And I will die on that cliff. Hill?
Hill.
Die on that
Hill.
I will die on that cliff.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really watched that one, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Mainly because I don't have a huge interest in Marvel movies. I just...
I think, by the way, it's die on that hill strictly because you're supposed to be able to run away from it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're at a cliff, you couldn't escape.
Well, no, I think it refers to, like, old war.
Well, yeah.
Like, die on
the
that
king
hill.
of the hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, if I... Like, you can
That's
leave
wrong.
a hill. Like, the hill's just a slanted slope. You know what I mean? I can just... out of there. You know what I mean? If I needed to. But I don't want to give up the hill, so I'm going to die on the hill.
Oh,
What if
okay,
I'm really
yeah,
secretly
sure.
good at rock climbing, though?
Dude, you don't need to climb it. It's a hill.
No, if I'm on a cliff and I have...
Oh, she's back on the die on that cliff. I
I'm
think.
dying on the
Oh.
cliff.
She's back there now.
Yeah, what the
And
hell?
I'm at the edge of the cliff and I get my hook down there and I start
What the
scaling
hell?
that, you're going to be like, oh shit, she deserves to live.
Are you a Marvel superhero? You're just going to jump off and hook something?
Yeah.
No, I'm an adventurous.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I would like to take this moment and just say we're going to do like a mini show right now. Like really rip through this list that I have because we have some interesting things to actually talk about here. But then the
Which is
second half
ourselves.
the second half of the show I think we should do is that.
Yeah.
Because there's some pretty interesting things that I want to talk about, like this Tony Hawk blood skateboard
Yes.
that Liquid Death just did.
Let's talk about it.
Jilly, you brought that up, right?
Yes, I
Do
did.
you want to talk about it, or do you want to?
Yeah, he has. So he's partnering. I can't remember who he's partnering with.
Liquid Death, baby.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's partnering with Liquid Death, and they're doing. I believe it's No, it's either. Dark needs to fact check me on this. I don't remember how many.
100.
It's 100. I was going
was
to say
100?
500,
Yes.
and I was like, that's way
Yeah,
too many.
it already sold out.
Why
by
are we
the way.
quizzing Jilly?
She's the one who put it on the list.
And she's
did.
like, fucking...
Some number of skateboards.
Some number of skateboards.
Like,
no,
we have this information.
they made like his birdhouse boards, but then they did like the Liquid Death logo, or like a person from Liquid Death, like one of their
Birdhouse?
characters. Yeah, Birdhouse. That's his brand, dude.
Is it really?
Yes, Birdhouse. When you play Tony Hawk and like Birdhouse boards or whatever,
Cam
that's
is
all his
learning
shit.
so much. This episode.
So much about
Do I
Tony
look like
right
fucking
now.
Learning.
Kick flip and shit. Like,
Yes.
that's how I got here. Just like fucking...
I know way too much about skateboarding, and I
For
could
a man
never
who
do
can't.
it. I love an extreme sport, and I always have.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I
Hell
just
yeah.
don't have it in
Skiing? Oh my god.
me.
I can ski,
I was
though.
gonna say like
I can ski,
luging.
though.
Whoa! Like if I could do any.
No, you're just going
my
down
God.
a slide. There's no
Jilly
skill.
And I used to try to luge in the driveway
Yes,
when we were kids.
That's correct.
Yes, in my driveway. It's pitched a little bit. It's
Was
not
that
a long
because of
driveway.
Rocket Power, by the way?
No, it was
No,
just
it's
because we
went to
watched
see
the Olympics.
X Games.
Oh.
We went to the X Games.
Yeah, a few times.
You went?
Down in
You
Providence.
went to the X Games?
Yes,
Yes.
we
Where
went.
It was
were
in
these
Rhode
X
Island.
Games?
Down in Providence.
Yeah.
At the Providence Place Mall. They built all the ramps and stuff outside of the Providence Place Mall in like 2001, 2002. And my dad found out about this and he was like, hey, we're going to go down there. And I got to see Tony Hawk. I got to see Bob Burnquist. I think I got to see Matt Hoffman do his thing like there live.
It was
and I was like, this
crazy.
is amazing.
Dude, your
In
dad
their
sounded mad
prime.
And then he said, we have to
cool,
go
eh?
to
He
this
sounded mad
event
cool.
because I have some stuff to exchange at the Gap. Might as well.
We were not
around.
We were not a Gap family.
No, same.
Not a Gap
My mom liked
family.
Banana Republic for a moment, but
I feel like everybody does
I didn't
for a
support that.
moment.
Right.
But yeah.
Ours
no.
ours was not until like much later until we finally got it like near us.
True.
You know what it was? The Banana Republic face for us was because my mom thought that is what middle-aged men should wear as nice clothes for an evening out in the summer. So she went and just bought my dad.
She
a
read
bunch
that
of
in a
stuff.
magazine.
She was like, "It's a nice look. I think it's a nice look for him to go out to dinner with me." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever."
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap. That's the worst
No.
part. And it's like it's just Old Navy clothes rebranded.
That's right.
And I was like, just go buy him some Old Navy clothes.
I love Old Navy.
Me too.
Anyway, we should move on.
Wait. So that's
Yeah.
what you grew up with, though, is Banana Republic. That was
No,
No, there was one phase.
She said her mom went through one small,
Okay.
tiny phase.
One
of
tiny
Banana
phase,
Republic,
okay.
When I said my mom did that too.
Because that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I had like one brand that was like the brand, and it was Jordan. Okay, and it was because
Really?
my brother wore it because he kind of thought he was a thug. Mitch, you're not a fucking thug. You know that now. All right.
Call out.
Anyways, all right.
Do you remember that phase in the early 2000s that every male went through where we had to have, for some reason, just plain white T-shirts
Yes.
Yeah.
and wear those to school? And I attribute that 100% solely to Eminem and Slim
Yes.
Shady.
Do you think it was Eminem?
Definitely.
I thought it was
100%
because of one way to say
Three
three words for you. Fuck you.
I knew
Derek.
that was coming.
I'm
God,
triggered because that was me and my 7th grade boyfriend song.
Oh my
Was it?
goodness.
Yeah, he dumped me.
Ruined that,
that guy.
song.
Don't worry, man. He'll be back.
he better not be back. I'll kick his ass.
7th grade.
Was that the one who was really short?
They were all really short. Come on
It
now.
was 7th grade.
Me and
I mean,
Jilly hit
they were 13. I mean,
when you're a lady, you hit 5'4" at
It's
about
true.
age
I was
12, and then you're done growing.
That's
you
it.
serious?
Yes.
I was 5'4" in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
I had size 8 shoes in the 6th grade, and I stopped
crazy.
growing in the 6th
yeah,
grade.
she got clown feet when she was a little baby.
Dude, I was growing in college still, I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Men
Guys grow
do,
until they're
yeah.
like 25.
I think guys stopped growing at like 13,
Well-
bro. If I'm being honest, like
Derek might
I got
have.
no height. I got
Oh
no height.
my god, dude.
I mean, I keep filling out. I keep getting fatter.
No, I mean, you did
that's-
tell me you think your voice dropped like 2 years ago.
No, it's so true. You knew me for a long time. Remember how high my voice used to get? Like I could really get. Even Julie knows.
Yeah,
I could
singing?
sing Jackson
Whitney?
5
Even
or
like
Whitney or
Whitney.
whatever. I could like belt that out, no problem. I can't do it anymore.
And take on me.
Something
You could do
happened
that.
in the past couple years where my voice, I think, really dropped, and I like, wow, did it? And I can like kind of grow a facial hair now, which I couldn't do for a long time.
True.
I think I completed puberty maybe like
He's
3
done.
years
He
ago.
finished it.
Almost
I think it took
30.
a long time. Yeah, pushing 30, and I'm done with puberty finally. I don't.
I love it. Derek just hitting puberty, just mustache, and that's it. I'm there.
Tony Hawk respects me now.
Fuck yeah, no.
Anyway, we didn't finish Tony Hawk.
Yes.
Dude,
so,
what?
so a vial of Tony Hawk's blood is is on every skateboard.
Yeah.
And it's
No, not no. I should correct that. It's not a vial per skateboard.
I thought it
because the
was.
man would
He
have
has no blood.
in his body. They took
that's-
one vial of his blood.
Oh, and put it in the
poured
paint.
it in the paint.
Okay. See, I thought it was
And that
one
was-
vial.
No, that would be so much blood.
Well, that's why.
Tony Hawk.
Well, that's why I was like, wow, if it's like really like 500 skateboards, like I'm thinking, like, man, they gotta like take
No.
his blood like so frequently for that. Like,
No, they did like one vial, poured it in the thing, and there's technically blood in there. You know what I mean? It's just
He
one of
should-
those like, there's technically blood in there. Yeah, I just want to quickly cap this off by saying Tony Hawk is in a renaissance right now, and
Yes.
I am loving it. Did you see he has a new Great Clips commercial with his daughter?
no,
It's great. It's great. It's really a great commercial.
Clips.
Great Clips.
I do
I
like
hate-
all
it's
of his
great.
videos, like on Instagram of him teaching kids to skateboard and also watching his kids skateboard too. It's pretty great.
Also, he's had 5 wives. He's on wife number
Has
5.
he really?
Yeah, I found that out not too long ago.
I'll line up. for
How
number
does
6.
this happen?
So the man is a G. The man is a G. Probably also needs
Does
some
that mean
money.
you're a G?
Yeah.
Just slamming all these girls and then being like, I'm gonna...
It just means that once he's done with somebody's shit, he's over it and he
Right.
moves on.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. After like marrying someone, I gotta look at another person like, all right, let's see how this fucking one goes. After like 3, I'd only be like, all right, fucking.
How many did Larry King have? Didn't Larry King have like
so
8 wives or
many.
something like that?
Larry King.
I think it was like 12.
Why you get married after like that many times? That's a lot.
Well, I mean, you just hit a certain point and you're just like, well, that's what I did in my day. I had wives.
why do you gotta do that? Why even get married?
Yeah, you gotta have wives.
And I need.
How many?
Jilly is stinking herself out. Is that what's happening?
It's the litter
What do you?
box.
Oh, the litter box
It's
smells.
really killing me. Yeah. It smells like bad bologna.
That's because I shouldn't it.
It smells like cat baloney.
All right, so I came up with a list of things for everybody,
Okay.
just so we can get a sense of who we are
Okay.
Okay.
as
Yeah.
individual people and then also as a group. Okay?
Yeah, we figured 10 episodes in, we should probably let you guys know what we actually are like a little bit. So
What we are.
get
Martians.
to
Yeah.
know us, whether you don't want to or not. Stop listening if you don't. Please don't stop listening. Continue.
All right, we're going to start with Jilly because she's in
Okay.
front of me.
Hey.
Oh man.
How do you know each of these people?
Okay. I know Haley because. Okay, we're gonna start with Derek. I know.
Already off to a good start.
Derek is my brother. I know Haley because Haley is Derek's girlfriend of 3 years, and I know Handy because of Derek, because they were college friends.
All right. What's your age? Are you
Not
gonna
every
cla-
time.
I am 24, almost 25. I'll be 25 in 2 weeks.
Talk about your occupation.
I am an occupational therapist.
Not
That's
true.
not even close to being true.
Do you know what that is?
Nope.
I think it's when you
Isn't it a physical
therapize
therapist?
people about their jobs.
I don't know.
Physical therapist? I think it's a physical therapist. All right, my occupation.
Some hoopla, that's what it is.
I am a coordinator, a production coordinator for Comedy Central Digital. So I manage comedians with my bosses and put together shoots for any digital content. So all of our stuff is on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, and that's what I do.
You went to school for that?
I did go to school for that. I went to Hofstra for TV and film, and yes.
All right, and this is where we get into it.
Okay.
What are your hobbies?
My hobbies, watching Friends.
That's legitimate.
Just that show,
that's,
huh? Just that one?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
She just got a new pop socket today.
I did get a new pop socket. I've been playing with it because I love it so much. It's actually Ross and Rachel with the pivot episode.
That's actually not a bad episode.
And that is my pop socket. And I also like to go antiquing, and I like to make videos and pet animals, and
All of these are so true.
yeah, right. And then also I do like to browse taxidermy on Etsy.
It's pretty good.
It is very fun.
Fun fact, what have you been writing for a long time?
I have been writing a mockumentary about a taxidermist, and yep, that's all you're getting.
All right.
Yeah, Taxidermy the musical.
That would
I
be
like
so
that.
good.
That would be better.
Like puppets. Oh, stop it. Oh, that would be no. We can do that separately. But like, imagine
Her
puppets.
whole body of work is just taxidermy
Related
related.
sketches, and it's comedy though. It's never real.
And I've never tried my hand at it. Someday, maybe.
That's next. That's,
Yeah.
Ooh, good Christmas idea for me. Good.
Just give me a bunch of rats.
Oh my God, do not.
I'm on Craigslist looking to buy dead rats in bulk. Will pay top dollar.
Dead rats. We'll accept live rats. I'll dispose of it myself.
All right. What would you say your fears are?
My fears. Oh, okay. I would say spiders, but
This family is afraid of
Yeah.
spiders.
Yeah,
it's-
spiders. Fuck that.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
you know
this
what?
family. It's generational, I think.
Also, snakes. Snakes freak me out even more than spiders because they just move unnaturally.
They're fast.
And
Okay.
they're fast. They can swallow you whole, and I feel like they would all.
So you're talking about
Big
big
ants.
snakes
You've
then.
never seen a fucking anaconda. You've never been toe to toe with it. All right?
I could see one.
It's like saying
I,
you're scared of fucking quicksand.
I
all
still
right?
have a lot more life to live. Okay.
fucking boa constrictor, dude.
Indiana Jones over here.
And
with
also,
snakes.
Oh
not. I also fear not being good enough. Yeah, I have a lot
Period.
of anxiety. Yeah. And
That's
that's
sad.
it.
Wow.
Any therapists, I do need one listening.
I'm sorry. I just
gonna pray to you right now. Please end this fucking bit, Jesus Christ.
All right, okay. You passed the actual personality test. Now this is the rapid fire questions.
Okay.
What do you think of garden gnomes?
Oh, I hate them.
All right. Are you a hunter or a gatherer?
I am a gatherer.
Yep.
And
what was the last gift you gave someone?
the last gift I gave somebody, oh, it's actually about to. Okay, no, I was gonna say what I'm gonna get my friend, but I gave my mom a clock off of Wayfair that she wanted.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you for your. I hope
Thank
our
you.
listeners know who Jilly is as a person. No.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Yeah. There it
Yeah,
is.
let him go. Let him keep going. Yeah.
I love that it cuts
They-
out.
they
I think
stuttered.
it's funny.
Yeah, they stuttered.
No, they're like, oh, no, we can go. All right.
Is she gonna say something? Is she gonna say something? No. Okay.
All right. Keep going. All right.
Would you like to tell any other things about yourself?
I think I'm okay for right now.
You want to plug yourself? Maybe give your social media handles.
Sure. Okay. All of my social medias are at PNUTBUTTERNJILLI.
Just fucking
At
say it.
peanut butter and jelly.
But it's difficult because it's like P
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
and then
nut,
nut. Yeah.
butter, N. You know, it's difficult.
When she said PN at first, she said peen real quick.
Peen.
Yeah, I was
Peen
like,
butter.
Fucking peen?
At peen.
That's her OnlyFans account.
Only peens?
Now I gotta change my OnlyFans account though because they're not allowing peens anymore.
Yes, they went back on it. They
Oh, did
reversed
they
the decision.
really?
They did,
Yes.
yeah, they did.
Wow,
Yeah.
good for them.
God bless. Amen.
Speaking of OnlyFans,
Show me your dick.
Cam,
What? Oh,
a frequent guest.
Jesus. All right.
How do you know us?
All right.
How do you know Derek?
Well, I know Derek from college, all right, as he knows, all right.
Can you give one college story?
One college story. Well, we played a lot of Mortal Kombat together.
Mm-hmm.
He was always Jax, and I was Cyrax. It was Mortal Kombat 9. I don't care what anybody says. Mortal Kombat 9 is the best Mortal Kombat.
The
Had tag battles, all
best.
right? And it got all the bros fucking together, all right?
That's nice.
Yes.
Remember, I carved that Mortal Kombat pumpkin, our first. And look, I just want to prove to everybody here, he is still Cam Cyrax handy in my phone.
He's also
why
Cam
is it that
Cyrax handy.
I don't know. It just automatically assigned that. Oh, that's Ben. I never even noticed that.
Oh no!
Yeesh. Maybe, maybe we don't talk about that here.
That's hilarious.
Hey!
All right, he just got a new picture on my phone. That's
Thank
better.
God.
I want you to know that
That's a good picture, actually. Good
I
for you.
have the exact same contact as Derek, so you're also saved as that in my phone because he just shared your contact with me.
All right, well, hopefully it changes over.
Cyrax.
All right.
I never knew where the Cyrax came from, so I'm
There
glad
you
I
go.
found it out.
Now you're informed.
You
Okay.
got the
Got the scoop.
full scoop.
All right.
And
What's
that-
your age?
Well, hold on. I gotta say how I know you guys. I met Jilly
Okay.
through when we used to work at an ice cream shop when we were both 7 years old back in the day. She remembers that. All right. Haley,
do.
That
we
seems
both
like
fought.
child labor.
We both fought in Vietnam together. All right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go way the fuck back.
I
here.
died, and then you found me in some bushes.
Yeah.
Sorry, that wasn't at you, Haley. That was at Handy.
I gotta save Mama. All right. No.
Yeah, I died, and he found me, and then he brought me to a ferry, and then I'm here now.
Yes.
You got shot in the butt
sure.
top.
Also, that is very accurate because I did used to work at an ice cream shop. So well done, Handy.
Dude, honestly, there's
Well
no way
done.
you could look at Jilly and not assume that she worked at an ice cream shop at one point in her life. And I think she had
a good point.
You probably had a ridiculous hat on when you were doing it. I feel
I
like.
did not.
Ah, damn it!
Didn't even get a hairnet.
I thought you were gonna get some fucking ice cream cone.
Dear Jesus, One day, I wish to own and operate an ice cream shop. So my mom and my aunt and my grandma and my grandpa and my uncles and my aunts, I said aunts twice, and Derek can eat my ice cream. And also, I want to raise and slaughter the cows for their milk. Amen.
Dear Jesus, maybe I could also serve some sorbet because some people are lactose intolerant and they cannot even handle the cream because it makes them poop their pants. Also, when we're talking about it, maybe when I get older, I don't want to be lactose intolerant because that could be the worst thing that ever happened to me. I drink 3 glasses of milk a day and eat yogurt and also eat ice cream. Amen.
I love mac and cheese.
Amen.
Blue School's mac and cheese. That's a long song, huh?
Yeah, thank
It
God.
goes.
It
just
was like
keeps
a third of the way over.
We need that.
Yeah, it'll just keep going.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Okay, Cam, back to you.
Back to me.
How old are you?
27, about to be 28 in October. So, yeah.
Okay.
think
What's your occupation?
My occupation is a LiDAR specialist, drone pilot, and engineer.
You
That's
kill
so
people with those?
impressive.
Well, I can't kill anybody with it.
Yet.
Okay.
There it is.
What's your schooling?
My schooling is in civil engineering. It was a grueling time, and by grueling I mean I drank a lot of alcohol while also getting good grades.
Wow.
And you mentioned last time you went to a Catholic high school.
I went to a Catholic high school. Yeah, I never got touched. Can you believe it? Such a cute kid. Never touched.
You're one of the lucky ones.
Okay,
Well,
Mac.
It's offensive that they didn't want to touch all this. All right.
What was wrong with me?
You do it right now. Just like, come on. Just going up to the brothers at the high school.
All right. What
I
are your
don't
hobbies, Cam?
Neon.
My hobbies, I enjoy gaming, 3D printing, flying drones, being on this podcast,
Aw.
and stand-up comedy. And also, I like dogs and stuff.
And knives.
And Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I should really get like that's gonna be a new big hobby. I can already tell. Like my whole family just got
Knives.
LTC, so now it's just like they're all like. My dad keeps coming to me. He's like, "You should get a gun." All right, and I was like, "I don't even have my LTC yet," and he goes like, "Yeah, but like, get ready." He's like, "Fine when you like," and I'm just like, "Oh, all right." So like, this is like my family's like really into this. All right.
I mean, I walked home from work one day and my mom was polishing guns.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't even know she had one.
Really?
That's crazy.
that's
I
a
would
weird
not
day then.
expect
Just
that.
at the dining room table. It was like 3 p.m.
There's a whole table full. I feel,
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't
No,
there?
it was a spread fully.
Yeah.
Oh
you
my
kidding me?
god.
Her and her friend were disassembling them and cleaning them.
You see something
I was like so mad.
What day is this?
Wednesday. I
Did
don't
you
know.
like come home and just think like I'm
Yeah,
fucking
Wednesday.
dead, dude?
Yes.
Like why are they doing? Like we robbing a bank? Like Haley, tonight's the night.
I was preparing for a heist. Yes.
I bought you a mask. See if that fits.
Okay, Cam Handy. What would you say you're afraid of?
I ain't never scared.
Bullshit.
Honestly, I probably would say the ocean.
The ocean.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm with
Honestly,
you.
I would fuck up Shoe Nice. All right,
I doubt it.
I'd fucking throw him in a dumpster. And he'd be like, "Oh, this is comfortable." All right,
I could sleep here for a couple nights.
yeah, this is half a handle of absolute vodka, and he just fucking slam it.
Hell, I've been in worse places than this.
You think he's gonna come after me? No way, fucking way that man's moving in at all.
Well, maybe if you don't get your license to carry, maybe even after you get a license to carry, I think he could kill you
You think you can?
with his icy stare.
Okay, maybe.
I feel like he's
Continuing
very
on.
scrappy.
He doesn't
Yeah.
follow any rules.
There are no rules in
Yeah.
Shoe Nice.
I feel like he fights people naked.
Oh.
Oh
Like-
yeah, just
Like
to
he
make
starts
you
taking off his clothes.
to give him a
Except for
competitive
the hat. The
advantage.
hat stays on.
And the socks.
I would never want to fight in just socks.
Slipping all over the place.
No way.
It's for traction. It's for traction.
not for traction. You're outside on gravel.
They have the grips though.
Oh, hospital socks.
Just gonna say hospital
Get some
socks.
free socks.
Oh god.
Fucking
You
Shoe
can
Nice.
break ankles. So many.
These are my fighting socks.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, I forgot to ask Jilly this, but who or what would you consider your enemies?
My haters. I don't. I would actually like to go. go
I
off-
know what Jilly's enemy is.
Okay.
Lactose.
It is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Dude, you can't even tolerate it, dude.
I can't.
She
I really
Will
can't.
not.
Bro, I don't know what the problem is. Just tolerate it, okay?
Just be in the same room, guys.
Can't.
Oh my god. Okay,
Enemies.
but I would say honestly, I don't have any enemies. I
No
wouldn't.
mutual hates.
No. I mean, like people. I could definitely see people not liking me, but like I have people in my life that if I see you, I'll be like, "Yo, what's up?" I'm like, I'm not gonna like start beef with you, but I'll be like, "Yeah, you're there, and I'm here." Like we don't really need to converse. And
Respect.
I think you know that. But like, let's just go about our fucking day. You know what I
Alright.
mean? Yeah.
Cool.
Respect.
Lightning round.
Right.
What do you think of garden gnomes?
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Wow, we really hate them here. Are you a hunter or a gatherer?
What do you think?
A gatherer.
Oh,
I think
fuck
he's
you.
I was gonna say he's a hunter.
I think you think you're a hunter.
I mean, yeah, but when it comes to like when I come back and I'm like that fucking cat fucked me up. All right, you assholes just picking berries all day. I'm going
That's
berry duty
right.
tomorrow. Yeah, I probably would.
Also, it's wheat as well, not just.
Oh, we're
berries.
picking weed.
No, wheat.
Weed.
Wheat.
Jilly's picking weed.
Weeds.
Weeds.
Weeds. I'm
She's just
weeding.
weeding.
Guys, I got a
Garden.
bunch of weeds. We don't need weeds, Jilly.
Comes back with dandelions.
We need berries.
Dandelion salad.
A great dandelion salad that you pick from your own garden.
Kev is so well.
So good for you.
What fuck is that?
Clara's, what is it? Depression
Clara's-
cooking? Depression
yes.
cooking with Clara. Look it up on YouTube.
Yes, please.
Greatest series I've ever
It's
seen.
like a 95-year-old woman.
She's like a
who-
95-year-old Italian woman, yeah.
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 Who like cooks like shit.
Depression. Yeah. Literally meals from the depression.
But it's so nice.
When
From,
she had-
oh, from the depression.
From the depression.
I
Yeah,
thought
she lived
she
through
was
it.
depressed.
No.
And
Well,
she's like,
maybe,
I don't even want to do this right now.
maybe for a point, but yeah, she literally sounds like that. I went out to my garden.
Yeah.
I got some dandelions.
Dude, she fucked.
They're good for you, and they're healthy. But most
She's so
importantly,
nice.
they taste delicious.
What? Spot
Yeah.
on.
That's good. I haven't done that voice in a while.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I want to eat a dandelion.
Anyways,
She's like the good part of YouTube.
yeah.
Last question. What was the last gift you gave someone?
This dick.
Okay.
And who did you give that to? That poor woman.
You know what, guys? I could talk all day about how great I am, but we can go and just move along to Derek.
All right.
Wow. Thanks for that.
Yeah,
So,
thanks.
thank you
Derek?
so much. Yeah.
How do you know these people?
I
I mean, we already covered it.
I
kind
can't
of.
recall. I have
How did you meet
amnesia.
Ken? Ken?
Yeah.
How did I meet Ken?
Yeah. How did we like actually
Can,
like meet? What, do
Andy.
you remember the first interaction at all?
Yes, I actually do.
Okay.
Ooh.
So Dang, my friend from high school,
Yeah.
one of my oldest friends.
He's
long.
old
He is
and
very
long.
He is
Like
lanky.
Gumby.
He is lanky.
One of my oldest. Well, he's also not that old. He's. I've known him for the longest time, I think. Well,
One of my oldest friends, I think, is Auntie Barb.
she's one of the shortest friends.
I'm
for
the
sure.
oldest.
Oh, old. Is that? He said longest.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
said
no.
oldest.
Handy might be one of your longest friends.
It's true.
I don't like
Certainly.
One of
Phrasing.
the longest.
And also
Yeah.
my dad.
phrasing, guys.
My dad, too.
So Dang and I went off to college at the same time. We both went to the same school. Dang got put in what is called a forced quad. So that was 4 people in a room that really should have only had 3 people. One of his
Seems
roommates dropped out almost immediately. So it went back to
Triple.
triple. Thank
Fast Eddie, get the fuck out of here.
you. Yeah, Eddie. Oh boy.
Get
Oh
you what
boy,
you need
Eddie.
real quick.
And one of Dang's roommates is Tyler, which is one of Handy's
Liv Tyler.
oldest and longest friends.
Arwen. They're roommates.
And so I got to know Tyler, and therefore I got to know Handy. But one of the first interactions that really sticks out in my mind, and you wouldn't ever remember this.
I wouldn't, and I don't
ever remember
No.
this.
Ooh,
But
this is fun.
he comes back one evening. I'm in Dang's room.
Oh God.
And, I should note. So we had what was called, in that room, Dang's room, they had, what did we used to call it? The bunk bed?
that thing.
We had a name for it, but it was a triple bunk.
Yes.
You were not supposed to do
on
this.
one stack.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
So the thing about the bunk beds in college is that you could stack them however high you wanted to stack them.
Like Legos.
Yes. Like they were just designed to be stacked and
Oh,
stacked
because
and
the
stacked.
pegs.
Yeah.
okay.
But you're only supposed to have 2.
Yeah, obviously.
And so dang, they're all engineering students. They're like, all right, so if we actually rearrange the frames like this, we can maximize space in this room instead of having one bed and then two
you
beds.
send boys to college, and this is
Oh
the
my
shit
God.
that happens.
Oh yeah.
So basically, I kid you not, it went 10 feet in the air. So Dang was sleeping 10 feet high on the top bunk. Tyler was in like the most normal height bed, and then Mitch, their other roommate, was
literally on the
basically
floor.
sleeping on the floor. So I say this because it's important to note that this evening I was sitting in Mitch's bed, basically on the floor, and Mitch was nowhere to be found. So Handy walks in, and it's probably 11:30 midnight, and he's fucking just drunk, just wasted. He walks in and he goes, "Hey man, what's going on?" I'm like, "How you doing?" And he sits right, plops down next to me on the ground, like falls to his ass on the bed, basically. And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, we want to play some Mortal Kombat?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can play some Mortal Kombat." And he goes, "Dude, I gotta tell you, I am so wasted." And I was like, I can smell it, bud. I know. And he was like, "Well, I went to this frat, and let me tell you, you know what Edward 40 hands is?" And I go, "No, what's Edward 40 hands?" He goes, "They take 2 40s, and they tape one, duct tape it to each of your hands, and they won't take them off until you drink both of them. And you can't hold anything else because they're taped to your hands." So you had
sucks.
done Edward 40 hands for the first time, taped to your hands,
God.
got wasted, managed to make your way back to the dorm, sat down, we played Mortal Kombat, and I think you passed out after like 15 minutes. So
That's cute.
that's one of my first memories of
It's very
Handy.
nice.
That was the first night. Was the Edward 40 hands night?
I mean, I had met you in passing, but
Yeah.
that was like the first night I met you.
That we, like, conversed and
yes,
shit?
yeah, absolutely. So
Dude, that fucking 40 hands night. I'm gonna wrap it up real quick with a story, but they taped to my hands. I was literally 140 down, and everybody else was like almost done with their second 40. And my buddy's like, "Dude, you gotta catch up." And I'm like, I got no fucking shot." They're like, "Yes, you can." And he goes and he pulls out the funnel from behind his back, and I'm just like, "We can do this." And I get on one knee,
funnel.
I funnel the entire 40, and I'm just sitting there like this, like give like a little burp, and then he goes, "Come on, let's go do this, let's go." Like he was amped that I like chugged it. I said, "If I move from this position right now, I will vomit."
I need to focus.
I'm like, "I will vomit." And
need
he
to
goes,
stay.
"Kim, get the fuck up. Like, you know, you're fine." I'm like, "Dude, if you move me at all, I'm going to puke." And he goes, "Fine, then we'll go."
You're bubbling.
He goes, we'll go puke in the toilet." So he opens up the dorm door, and because you had to go to the common bathroom.
yeah.
So I'm in the hall. He opens the door, picks me up. I take one step out the
my
hallway.
God.
I projectile vomit out the door, all over the other side of the hallway. All right. So imagine you're just walking by. You're like, "Hey, what's calling?" Like, and you just see from outside of a dorm room door.
I
That's
do
a
believe
monster.
that boy is possessed.
So you cleaned yourself up, and then you went and hung out with Derek.
I didn't clean myself up.
Somebody cleaned him up because he didn't smell like vomit by the time he got down.
Well,
to
because
me,
of
but-
course it didn't smell like it. It just went straight out.
Yeah, true. Nothing.
True, he didn't get it on himself.
Clean.
or
No
anything.
splashback.
And then I went to a frat party. All right.
Oh!
Bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. That wasn't even at the frat party.
Well, I did not realize.
Can I just ask a question? Who cleaned it up out of the
Janitor.
the hallway?
The RA.
Honestly,
God.
I definitely didn't do it. All right.
Oh God!
I
had
think
one
my
time.
friends did it because they were looking up and they were probably like looking like, "That's a lot of puke in the hallway. We're gonna get written up if we don't clean it up."
Oh, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And it was definitely alcohol because what I puked up was just the 40.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the whole contents of a 40. Imagine
40 ounces.
Yeah,
pouring
that's
that out on the
literally-
ground.
I mean,
That's
80.
a lot of that's a lot of
80
liquid.
ounces, really.
Yeah,
True,
exactly. Yeah.
Because there's no way that other 40 stayed down.
Yeah,
It
dude.
came out with it.
That's a whole stomach full of liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a liquid stomach right there.
Yeah. I'd like to know how many ounces my stomach could even hold.
Let's find out.
It ain't 80.
find out.
It ain't 80 OZs. I'll tell you that much.
Maybe it's 79.
Dude, Fuck. It says Cam's stomach
One
is
over.
literally just 79.
Eject button.
It is. Oh my god, 2.5 ounces is what. Oh wait, no.
No.
It can expand
Not
to
even.
hold about 1 quart of food. It says, as an adult, your stomach has a capacity of about 2.5 ounces when empty and relaxed. It can expand to hold about 1 quart of food.
Okay,
Yeah, but
give us
ounces
volume.
of liquid.
Yeah.
I
A quart? What the fuck? Why are they switching units?
liquid. Can your stomach? Here we go. Yeah.
That's what he sounded like
Yes.
growing up. Screaming.
Spraying, like power washing the wall. The paint's gone. Bourgeois was never the same.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
The
boy.
human stomach can hold about 32 ounces of liquid.
There you
And
go.
your
Dude,
urge to
what?
urinate starts when your bladder contains about, and then it just,
For Jilly, it's about 2 ounces.
yeah. That's
Anyways, that's all extra credit. You want to continue on with these questions?
Yeah,
Derek?
you still got to go through you guys. We're only halfway done with these interviews.
Your age? Okay.
20
Your occupation?
27, almost 28. It took me a second. Sorry. My occupation?
Yep. This
Well,
is really fun, guys.
I own a business and run a business on the side. My day job is funeral.
Is
Funeral.
Just
Is
funerals?
Period.
Just funeral?
Period. Yeah, currently I sell funeral products 40 hours a week and every other weekend, and sporadically I am a licensed funeral assistant in the state of Massachusetts, meaning I go and I transfer the deceased from their place of death to the funeral home. I participate in the dressing of the bodies, and yes,
From the place where they died to the funeral.
Picks them up.
yeah.
yeah.
What is the condition of said package?
Body bag.
Yeah,
It's
I
just in
got
a
a
bag?
stretcher.
Do you
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do you have like someone else to help you out?
Sometimes depends on the situation.
Well,
If it's at a home, then yes, it's usually 2 people will go. If it's at a hospital, sometimes 2 people will go. If it's at the medical examiners, usually they just send me by myself
I
or
don't- I
one
don't like
person, because then you got people there who will help you get them on the stretcher and
So they
get
go
them
up
in
like,
the car.
like, that's a tiny body. You can look at yourself, and
Yeah, sometimes.
Throw it over your shoulder.
that's fucking dark. All right.
Yeah.
Basically, all you're doing is just getting them on a stretcher and just plopping them down and strapping them up and throwing them in the back of a van. Yes, a van.
Holy
Mm-hmm.
fucking shit! Don't fuck with this kid. All right?
I know the ins and outs of the system now. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I do.
Okay.
Funerals and blah blah blah.
I could never do that though. Like I
Same.
could never.
No, everybody says that they couldn't do that.
No, I could never touch a dead body. No way.
Yeah.
I could never touch a dead
You
body.
think that, and then
No.
you do it, and then you're like,
No.
oh, it's whatever.
Honestly,
It's
I
fine.
could probably I could kill someone. All right. After that, I can't deal with the body. All right, I can't. No, get that out of here.
Worst killer there is.
It's freaking me
I
out.
can't do
That's
it.
You just start gagging and it's over.
Sick.
I can't. Why is he? I shouldn't have killed him. I'm so
Already
sorry.
smells- It's been 13 seconds, Cam. He does not smell yet.
I think he released his bowels. I think he released his bowels.
I'm gonna check. He totally shit himself.
All right, Derek, what was your schooling like?
Awful. Hated it. Long story short is that it took a lot of years to figure out that I had ADD, and a lot of that time was spent thinking that Derek was lazy, and it was just Derek couldn't figure out how to do things and motivate himself because he lacked the dang chemicals in his brain to do that. So yeah, elementary school was a breeze, and then middle school sucked, and then high school mostly sucked, and then I got into college and I was good for like 2 months, and then that sucked, and then I dropped out of college and started picking up dead bodies, and then I started a podcast. Hello. Hi, how
A
are you?
natural progression of things.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I've always been a creative person, so that was just this is always something I've been wanting to do. That was the only good thing to come out of college. My $50,000 that I flushed down the drain is that I got to do the radio.
You
So,
did.
True.
That was cool.
And you met Cam Handy.
Cam.
right.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Motherfucking handy.
put that in.
And
the-
Joe.
Joe positives, Handy neutral.
He doesn't mean that, guys.
What are your hobbies?
Sometimes. My hobbies, boy, I got a lot of them. And
What's your top 3 hobbies? Right now.
Right now.
Yep.
Okay, right now it's
Not work.
Yeah.
Work
That's
doesn't
all I
count.
do is work.
Yeah.
Video games,
Yep.
particularly retro video games. I got this sick little emulator console not that long ago, and I can play like pretty much any retro game on it. Even though I collect that. Well, I guess I can say that too. Collecting that would be number 2 for me. I love to like buy shit, like vintage, old, retro stuff,
Toys and
toys, and like video games and stuff like that. And cooking. That's always up there for me. I love to cook.
Yep.
Can't tell.
stop it.
Yes.
Can't tell. I love to cook.
Can you tell Gordon Ramsay loves to cook?
No, you can't.
Exactly.
Because he doesn't love to eat.
You
Cooking
don't
and eating
know
are not
that.
exclusive.
Then
I
why-
like to
then-
cook for people.
Why are you saying that? Don't I look like I
he loves to
cook?
I like
bring
to,
it down.
I love to. Yes, sometimes.
You ever seen like my 600-pound life and Lydia's just literally just squeezing mayo into her mouth?
That's my mom's favorite show.
That oh yeah, for her mom's birthday, I got her my 600-pound life starter kit.
What does that even?
So I bought a whole tub at Walmart and like $150 worth of junk food,
Yeah.
snack food.
Loaded it in.
Loaded it up,
Yeah.
and then I made up a fake application to my 600-pound life because her mom's whole deal is that like when she retires, that's what she wants to do is get on that show. That's
my
her. That's her
God.
goal.
You gotta work, all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was her
So
training.
that was her starter kit.
Yeah.
So
Oh
I
my
bought her
God.
a lot of.
She
junk food.
loved it, and that thing didn't take that long to get out. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, all I
It
did
was
was
done
buy junk
soon.
food. You know.
My
So-
sister really dipped into it too.
Yeah, it sounded amazing. Like you guys were listing off the stuff that you got, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
It's
anything
everything.
that you could buy junk food wise, I threw in there. It was incredible. So many snack cakes.
Was there a Twinkie in there?
Yeah, obviously.
sure,
stink-
multiple Twinkies.
You have
I almost
to.
said stinkies.
stinky.
Obviously, there were stinkies in there. Hello.
He put some
Like,
in
you
there.
hate her that much, huh?
stinky.
A stinky is when you unwrap it and then you fart on it and then you give it to somebody
Yeah.
that you hate.
Yes.
Hey, you want a Twinkie? Here you go.
It's a stinky.
Take a stinky.
Does this Twinkie taste funny to you too? Whoa. No, that's weird. Mine tastes fine.
All right. What are your fears?
Spiders.
That's it.
I hate a spider
Yep.
in any regard, any shape or size. Disgusting. There was this one time when we were down in Washington, D.C. on a vacation, and there we were at a zoo. I couldn't think of what I wanted to
Oh
say next.
yeah.
And there was like a bug house, like a reptiles and bugs, like you go inside, and they had them all, in their aquariums or whatever. And so I walked through the whole thing, and I was like, all right, cool. And then the last, for whatever reason, right by the exit doors, they had this open, like
Triangle
area
exhibit. Yeah.
of just spiders,
Yep.
like making webs and hanging out, but there was no glass.
And
Like, so you had to walk by this open pit of spiders.
And also, too, it was right by the exit, and that was where everybody was crowding, and Derek got, like, pushed close to it.
Oh, yeah, I
Wow.
freaked out.
Yeah.
Well, that's the trauma that I was waiting to hear about spiders.
Well,
There's a pit
no,
of
that's
spiders?
one. Well, I didn't get pushed in the pit with spiders. But,
Imagine.
But I was like face to face with spiders, and I literally
They were big boys, too.
couldn't go out that exit door. I ran all the way back through
He
the
walked
exhibit,
through
and
the butterfly exhibit thing again just to get out.
just again, I walked all the way back to the entrance to leave it. And I was like, "No, we are not doing this."
Well, that's the trauma that I've been looking for.
Well, no, that was
Yeah.
that was a thing I experienced. The trauma just comes from my mother being so absolutely
Yeah.
petrified
Right.
of spiders, and I think the association of being young and having like a brain that was forming and hearing her scream bloody murder every time she saw a spider
Yeah.
made that link in my brain, and now I can't unlink it. So
That spider.
that's fun. That's a fun thing I've had to deal with.
All right. Enemies. Do you have them? Do you hate them?
I'm looking at him right now. He's looking me in my face.
Listen, man, I don't have any enemies, all right? I just have, like, friends.
Yeah.
You know, we can still vibe, you know?
I just have like friends that are on a different wavelength,
Different waves, you know?
Really, though, do you have enemies? I think you do.
Yeah, Robert Reynolds.
Oh.
Also, shoe nice.
Yeah, shoe
Yeah,
nice.
shoe nice, I guess. But
Rob
Robert
Reiner.
Rob Reiner's a saint. I like Rob Reiner.
Who is this person?
Robert Reynolds?
Yeah.
He was my best friend in
In
elementary
elementary
school.
school.
Then we got into middle school, and he found a new group of friends and left Derek in the lurch.
That's
So you're
correct.
enemies over it?
Hell yeah.
That's like
Dude,
an aggressive relationship, though.
Dude, I've had like 30 of
Yeah.
those.
That's my enemy.
Yeah.
That's my enemy.
People are like, yeah, we used to hang out, but then you just
So-
fucking
Alright.
dipped.
Yeah,
alright?
I have like 7 of those.
Like you see him and you
Yeah, I saw
shoot
him a
him
couple.
in the foot.
I saw him a couple of years ago at a bar, and he goes, "Hey, man," and I go, "Hey." He goes, "We should grab a drink." I go, "Yeah, totally." And he walked up to the bar, and I left.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I think at another point he was with his friends, and a similar thing happened, and I made them buy me a drink, and then I didn't pay them back
Yes,
for it,
that's
and I
right,
left.
yes,
I was
yes.
like, "Hey, yeah,
That's awesome.
and then left, and I was like,
Bye.
"See you later."
I
No,
love that.
I guess it's not really an enemy.
No. It's just like a.
Apologize to him.
Well, that's sad.
I'm not gonna apologize to him. He can apologize to me, leaving me in the dust.
All right, well, if you want to go
With his
and
new
have
friends.
him apologize to Derek, it's on the Patreon. All right, so make
There
sure you're
is no
subscribed
Patreon!
to the Patreon. All right, because the Patreon episodes are coming out. All right, and on there we got everything. We got Derek doing strip teases. We got
Well.
me.
Yep.
Yeah, we got me
Maybe, yeah.
sitting on stuff. Fucking to be continued. All right, we got fucking Haley wearing hats. Jilly's gonna sleep under a staircase for
Heck
free.
yes.
Well, yeah, she would do that.
Heck yes. Quickly though,
Oh, boy.
I will say that there was an enemy test that my friend Christina sent to me a while ago that was like trending on TikTok, and it's like you take your birthday and then you do some weird math equation, and then you find out the birth date of
Oh,
your
yeah.
enemy, and mine was Derek.
Yes.
Yes, it was so funny, and it was exactly like November 10th. 1993, and I was like, oh my god, it's Derek is my mortal enemy. And then also they were like doing it like if you put in like Anne Frank's birthday, her mortal enemy was literally Hitler, and it was his birthday. It's crazy.
We gotta do this then.
Yeah, I
I
have
need
to
to
look
know
up the
who
formula.
my mortal enemy is. All right, so we can engage in Mortal Kombat.
Oh yes, I want.
I thought
that.
you were going to say sex. Sexual activities.
I mean, depending on who they
Oh,
are, you know, it could be like.
Watch your fingers, booty hole man.
It could go to that limit.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Yes,
Your feelings on garden gnomes?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you a hunter or a gatherer?
I think I'm a hunter.
Yeah,
Not
I
in
feel
the
like you could
not
do
in
it.
the traditional sense, like in the metaphorical sense. I go out and I get what I want.
That's gathering.
No, it's not. No, I
you
get the
collect
thing.
things.
You literally collect things.
No. Okay. No. No. If there's something I want, I go and I get it.
You kill it.
Yeah.
You kill it?
I make it mine.
You stab it
man.
and bring it back.
No, I
You
kill.
can't-
I kill it and I give him the
Like
dead
you-
bodies. All right.
Like
Yeah.
most times, you don't gather a lion. Like if I wanted that lion, I'd
Chili would.
fucking kill it.
Who is?
Come.
Who, how are you getting a lion?
how I
What
lost
context of
half
get,
of my
gathering
body.
lions?
That's what I'm saying. You don't gather a lion. You kill the lion. You take it. That's yours. You get it. You hunt it.
You don't. No, you shouldn't be hunt. Don't hunt lions. All right.
That's right. They're extinct.
A
Almost.
gray area. Hey, you can choke me for burping into the mic, but just wait until later when we cap off the show with some nice seltzer. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Derek, what was the last gift you gave someone?
Can't use your dick. I did it.
I gave a promise of
That's
getting a
right.
gift.
Wow, I like that actually. I like that.
It was my mom's birthday. And Jilly and my dad went behind my fucking back and didn't tell me what they were getting. Next thing I know, I get a text from Jilly. I actually got her because we had been talking for like weeks. Like, what do we get her? What should we get? Should we split something? Should we do something? I got a text out of the blue. I actually got her a perfume that she wanted, so I'm out. I'm all set. Then my dad texts me. Yeah, I actually got mom a different perfume that she wanted, so I'm all out. And I had just talked to my mom. Like, is there anything that you want? She goes, No, not really. I don't think so. And I was like, great. So I have no ideas. They took the only two things that she wanted. So I literally went out and bought her like. It sounds so bad. I bought her sponges.
What's a woman like?
2 sponges.
Clean shit.
A pair of sponges, okay. They were
She
shaped like
loved them.
dogs. She loved them,
I got
by
her
the way.
some
They were hit the hit.
magnets.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we
Milk steak with the
killed it.
And I promised, because we're going to Florida, I said, when I go to Florida, because I don't know what you want now, I'll get you your Disney 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, something from that little
Yes,
collection
'cause
that
she
they're
wants
doing. Because
that.
she wants that. She was thrilled with that. You want to know the irony of the situation, Cam?
Yeah.
Is that my promise of a gift ended up being the best gift that she ever got, because my dad bought the wrong perfume, and Jilly got sent a scam perfume.
That's correct.
She got sent a bootleg perfume.
I had sent a bootleg version.
So they went out and they spent a bunch of money on shit that she wanted and
We
got
went to
wrong
World
things.
Market and spent
10
$15.
$15, 10 minutes.
And got 2 cards
Loved
that
it.
are amazing.
yeah,
Yeah,
amazing
beautiful
cards.
pieces of artwork.
Yeah.
Go to World Market.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
It's true.
We love you.
World
We love
Market is
it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Why don't you just pick up your own perfume? I don't like the idea of buying a smell. I don't know what it smells like.
Well, she likes
These
this
are ones-
specific.
Yeah.
She likes
did,
this.
did you guys have this talk?
We
today?
did.
About candles, but
we
yeah.
went
so-
to-
Yeah,
we
you
went-
gotta sniff it. You know?
Yeah, and that's the thing
You
because
gotta sniff it before you lick it. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
Yep.
that's a
Sniff
good.
and lick.
That is a good thing. I do
My
that.
dad. That's my dad's advice, by the way. And that's how you can tell now the relationship I have with my father. All right.
My mom gave some childhood advice to me and my friends about the carnival specifically.
Oh,
And it was never go into a carny's tent without them paying you first.
Wait, what?
Their
What?
personal tent. Never go into them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust carnies.
Yeah, don't trust a carny.
Oh, that's my real enemy answer, aside from Robert
Oh,
Reynolds.
right.
Is that carny from a couple years ago? We went to the Italian festival. That guy fucking sucked.
Yep.
Was he an Italian carny?
No, he was just a normal
kid.
carny at a church.
Was he wearing like a beater?
Yeah. No.
No, he was in carnival garb. He
I
was in a
wanted him to
uniform.
polo.
still be like very like.
Well, he was real sketchy because, okay, here's what happened. So it was the balloon game,
Oh,
the balloon
right.
dart game,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
And I love a balloon dart game, right? So he goes at $5 for a throw. I go, all right, cool, or whatever, maybe 3 darts or something like that. And so I go, 1, 2, 3,
Nailed it.
And then he goes, all 3. I hit all 3 balloons, and he goes, yeah, keep going. I was like, all right, cool. And he's telling me to keep going, so I keep throwing it. He keeps giving me. He goes, come on, yeah, let's do it. So I have a good time. I'm
Yeah.
popping all the balloons.
And
I
you're
love
like,
it.
that scooter looks nice. I'm winning that shit.
Yeah,
Right?
no. Well, I only gave him $5 at this point, and so and that next thing I know, like I'm done, and he goes, all right, yeah, and just give me $20, and you get a nice stuffed animal for your lady here. And I was like, what? And he's like, you owe me $20.
Why?
I was like,
Because you kept throwing.
what? And he was like, yeah, man, you kept throwing. That's the rules of the game, man. And I was like, you kept telling me to throw. And he goes, well, yeah, man, but you have to pay for those throws. I go, you told me that I didn't have to pay. Like,
So what are
just
the
keep
first
throwing.
3?
Right?
What were those?
What?
What were the first 3 throws?
$5.
Yeah. So why didn't you, you won, clearly. You got 3 hits.
Right.
Right.
All I had to do was just take the lesser prize, the $5 prize, because I won it. And he did his Jedi mind tricks on me and was like, you owe me $20.
Oh,
And I was like,
scammers play.
bro, I don't owe you
Right.
$20. And then he started getting real serious, and he was just like, unbelievable. I can't believe you're pulling this right now. And like he calls a guy over, and like the two of them, he's like, he's not paying me as much. He goes, dude, you owe him $20. I was like, I don't owe him. He tricked me into, and he was like, and they started making. I was like, all right, whatever. I was like, what the fuck? And so I give him the $20, and he's like, and there you go. And he gives me this the stuffed animal, and he's like, and give it to your lady. And I was like, fuck you guys. And so I give her now I'm pissed. Like I'm
Stomping around.
I'm like pissed off. I'm like, this guy just fucking stole $20 from me, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to have a good time, brush it off, and like I'm just having a horrible night at this point. I'm having the worst time, and Haley's like, just don't let it get. I was like, he stole $20 from me. Like I'm not.
Technically 15.
No, it was a 20 on top of the 5 I already gave him.
25.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and so now I'm just like, are you kidding? Like, I'm just like full of rage, and Haley's like, just calm down. I'm like, I can't calm down. I just got robbed, dude. And so And now I'm just like, you know what? I got to do something about this. And so she's like, Dad. And then she just sits down and she just like lets me go off. I walk back up to the guy's booth and I'm just fucking stern. I got the stuffed animal in my hand. I'm like, God damn.
You had it in your hand?
Yeah. I was pissed off because I didn't want the fucking
He grabbed it right from me.
Yeah, I was like, you don't need that. I was like,
Snatched.
fuck that. And so I walked up over and now there's this guy with his kid and he's stepping up to the same game. And I look at the guy and go, don't play this game. It's a ripoff. Don't play this. And the guy looks at me and he's like, what? I go, these guys just stole money from me. And he goes, oh. And he walked away. So I just cost the guy business, right? The guy walks over to me and he's just like, well, what are you doing, man? And I was like, you stole $20 from me. He goes, I didn't steal anything. And I was like, then why am I missing $20 that should be in my wallet right now? And my dad walks over and he's like, what's going on? I was like, just stand behind me.
Back me up.
My dad, well, the
Who's
thing,
this old guy?
all right, the
My
joke is we have a family member who we always joke around may or may not be in the mob. He's
He
not
is.
in the mob that I know of. But he was at the event and if push came to shove, I was just going to walk over and be like, can you just talk to this guy with your really thick Italian accent and make him scared or whatever? But it didn't come to that because my dad's standing behind me now. And he's like, I didn't. I was like, you did though. And he was just like, well, what do you want me to do? I was like, I want my money back. And he was just like, is that all you want? You just want your money back? I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I was like, you threatened me to get my money in the first place. He was like, I didn't threaten you. I was like, please. And he looks at me and he was just like, and then he hands me the money. And I go to give him the stuffed animal back, and he was like, just keep it. I was like, I don't want the fucking stuffed animal.
memory.
And I
Bad memory.
I put it on the thing, and I walked away. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I got away with that. And so we always talk
He
about
felt
that.
amazing.
I felt so fucking powerful. I was like, nobody in the history of the universe has ever gotten their money back from a carny, and I just did it.
I just backed out a carny, so jot that down, all right?
I was like, I can't believe that I just did this right now. So
And he's over there and he's like, fried nose for everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, time out.
yeah.
This stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Stop me. How big? What?
You were already-
Really?
Yeah, it was
this
small.
big? This
No, it was like
guys,
Go back down.
God, really?
it was like a tiny little worm thing.
Okay, so why is it that you paid for the $20 prize, but you
Right.
got the $5 prize?
Yeah, pretty much that's what
I
happened.
think
Well,
that's
I think
the
it was
bullshit.
I think it was technically an upgrade over whatever we
Yeah,
were
it was
supposed to
probably
get,
like
but
a
it was still a
keychain
piece of crap.
or-
If they gave you like another life-size like teddy bear, you know, that she would have been like, with, like that would have been like worth it. But if it was
Yeah.
like this little,
Yeah, it was a
little-
piece of crap.
Yeah,
It was a piece of crap.
Yeah,
and-
for
no.
sure.
And those things are always stitched like shit.
They
okay?
are.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's it. This is my fucking rant. It's coming in right now. All right, you pieces of shit. All right. It was every fucking carnival toy I've ever gotten. They're always filled with these goddamn beads. All right. It rips open a little bit, and mom is like, "Don't get it over the car." Well, sorry, mom. All right, but you paid for this game. All right? I didn't want to play the pitching game. I wanted to play the fucking water gun game. But you wanted to see how fast I could pitch. Dad was looking at me. I needed to impress him, so I was throwing as hard as I can. I couldn't be accurate. What was I, Rand?
That's pretty much it.
All right, would you like to finish the questions for me and then I can
That's
ask
it.
you?
I'm
That's
done.
it?
Was that the
Can I
last one?
ask you
That was
now?
the last
Can
one.
I have so I can ask
Yeah.
you the questions and
Yeah.
interview you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be weird if you were interviewing yourself.
No, let Julie interview you.
Yeah, I
That'd
was
be-
going to say, I'd like to interview her.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Haley, would you state your name?
No.
Okay. How do you know everybody at this table?
I met Derek on Tinder.
Nice.
Was it really?
Then I met.
Tendy.
It was Tinder.
We've
I thought-
been over this.
Yeah, I thought we talked
Was
about
it
this.
Tin-
He super liked me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the super like, but I assumed that was a generic term
No.
because every one of them
No.
has like a fucking mega like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Okay, keep going.
And then we met late September 2020. 2020, yep. 2018. So it was right after I graduated from college and broke up with my stupid boyfriend. Then I met Jilly a few months later.
Yeah.
I don't know when.
It was, I
It's
came
probably like
home-
Christmas because
Yeah.
we were,
I think it was like Thanksgiving, honestly. I think it was like around that time.
And my first impression was that she said that she liked me because I had acne. Do you remember this?
Dude, what is wrong with
I
you?
was-
Really?
Yeah, apparently you were like, oh, I like her already because she has acne like me or something. And then at that moment, I was really struggling with my acne. So I was like, oh, no, they know already.
Yeah, I think you really offended her. Like, she didn't know what to make of you. She didn't know what to make of you because she was like, it's kind of fucking rude. And I was like, trust me, Jilly didn't mean it that way. She just said it. It just came out.
That was a bad night for me.
I'm so sorry. I don't even remember that.
I'm sure it was just like a thing you didn't even think
no
of.
filter.
Angela, that's fucking dark, man, even for me.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I've gotten over it.
Oh my
I got
God.
some medication. We're good now.
I went to therapy for 3 months over. We're over it.
Yes, then I met Kim.
In
In Vietnam, and then also again, probably at your birthday. Yeah, I met you at that bar, the dive bar.
Yes. Yeah, I dove a lot during that bar.
That was a crazy night.
I don't remember much from that bar.
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
Not
all
much
right.
happened.
I don't remember much from any night.
Well,
I'm kidding. Full disclosure.
This
I
is
remember
about me,
every night.
please?
Okay.
That's right. She's listened to us for like forever. Okay, what is your age?
I'm 25.
Oh, woo!
Golden year.
Did you? Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Did you experience a quarter life crisis, or you think you're okay?
That's a good question.
I experienced my quarter life crisis at age 22.
Okay, see, that's great.
What did you
You're
do?
past it.
I was just like depressed, you know?
Did you do anything about it? Like anything new?
I didn't go to therapy, which I should have.
You didn't like start like a new hobby or anything though at that age.
Weed.
Well, that's fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
When
Got
you,
me
when
through
you
it.
say when you say it like that, it sounds so like
Weed.
depressed. Like if I said it, there would be like Bob Marley music in the background and be, you know.
No, I wasn't that. No, I was a depressed pothead. So the
okay.
sad version. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Occupation.
It's complicated. I work at a greenhouse in the day.
Weed.
No, not weed. Tropical houseplants.
Okay.
People love them these days.
That's right.
I assist with the inventory and potting plants, and sometimes I propagate, which is fun.
Propagation. Actually, Haley, would you like to plug your plant Instagram and TikTok?
Play Instagram.
Yes, it's called Planty of Pink.
Love it. I
Yeah.
Great
love
name.
it. and
I'm
it is
working on it.
beautiful.
I'm getting that content up.
great name.
Yeah, anyway, and then my night job is I work at Eastern Connecticut State University in the Fine Arts Building doing tech, so like audio and video, and putting on those events and doing some classroom maintenance. When computers go down, I have to go up and make sure they're good, and usually it's just shutting them off, turning them on again. Yep.
I can attest to that because I did work in my college IT department, and that was literally all like they would send us, and I'm like, I don't know how to fix these. I'm like, I don't know what Crestron is, and they're like,
Crestron.
yeah, Crestron. They're just like literally shut it off and turn it back on, and
Yeah.
then if it's anything more, call us. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you can say you're doing a power cycle. That's how to make it sound fancy.
I like that one. Did you do a power cycle yet? No, I didn't do a fucking power cycle.
Yeah. Sounds insane.
What's that? We open up the computer and let hamsters run on a wheel. We take them back out.
They come out of my sleeve. And keep going.
The ASMR.
Okay, this leads in well. What was your schooling?
I went to Eastern for 4 years for music. I was a singer,
What kind of a singer?
like opera,
She's a she's.
a soprano.
I was gonna say she's being modest. She's a professionally trained opera singer.
This is the way Derek looked at me. Like he was gonna say something.
He has nothing to say.
Gabagool.
That's what it was gonna be.
Okay.
A soprano.
He's looking at a soundboard, finding something that's Tony
There's
Soprano.
nothing. Maybe this.
Now that's New York.
That's the closest I got.
That's not soprano. Oh yes, the TV show. Okay.
Oh yeah. This
Yep. You're there.
Oh man.
Yep. So yeah,
Okay. What are your hobbies?
I like keeping up with my plants. I have like 120 of them in my room.
120.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wait, really?
At least.
120?
Yeah.
In separate pots.
in separate pots.
Yo!
And then there's them all in my deck too.
How long does it take you to water them all?
Like an hour and a half. Wow. But that's in the summer
If
though.
you were like a water bender, do you think it would be easier?
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
But it would be a mess because no. I would never train. If I was a waterbender, I would never train like I was supposed to. So it'd just be sloppy. Spit everywhere. Yeah.
I'd be taking
Nice and sloppy.
And I like to hang out with my cat too. He's my hobby.
He's
Pretty
here.
rude that you didn't even mention Benson at all.
He's not my hobby.
We have a cat,
He's
by
my,
the way.
He's my boy, son.
He's somewhere around.
Your hobby is also just
He's
Pokemon.
sleeping.
Pokemon. Big time. Your hobby.
I like thinking about Pokemon a lot. I would say that's my hobby.
What do you mean you think about
Play
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
What do you mean?
Pokemon in Stardew
Watch
Valley.
Pokemon.
Also, lore is a hobby
Wait.
of yours.
I like reading about things. Today, you know what I was reading about? Familial fatal insomnia.
Whoa.
Familial, fatal, and do you want to guess what the fuck that is?
Yeah, guess it.
Familial, so it's like family. Fatal, so like my whole family dying. All right, and then what was the last word?
Insomnia.
And then I can't sleep because my whole family's dead. All right,
I feel like that's very accurate.
Close.
I really hope it isn't.
Is it thinking about your family dying so you can't sleep?
It's okay. So it's this protein called a prion, I think,
Okay.
Oh, I'm interested.
that is passed down generationally, hence familial.
Didn't even mention lifting. Do it like every day, in like 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even mention. I'm like, oh yeah, I do that.
That is your hobby, yes. And also talking shit. I feel
Yeah.
like that's one of them. Yeah. Anyway, it's a protein that gets into your brain via genetics, or if somebody infected gets, like, you get a tissue transplant or something. I don't know. It's very
whoa.
complicated.
Creepy.
But it's related to mad cow disease.
God, that's terrible.
It degenerates your brain, and you lose the ability to sleep.
Damn.
And then it's a guaranteed death within like 18 months.
You can't sleep.
Because there's 4 stages of it. Yeah. And it's like you lose it.
That is
And it's Alzheimer's, basically.
insane.
Like,
Oh.
yeah, you just cannot sleep.
She's
You-
a
they can-
monster for 18 months.
They can put you in a coma, but you don't get that REM sleep, which is what you need for memory.
wow.
So anyway, yes, I like lore and learning about weird shit like that. Thank you, Reddit. They have really fed my... what's the word?
Yeah. You
Fancy.
love Reddit.
We know.
Fed my fancy. That's what we say.
Fed my fancy.
Yeah, so, yep, that's my hobby. And I used to really like ice skating, but I don't do that anymore.
We should do that again.
He can't.
No ankles, baby.
He'll be in the stands playing his video games. Like it
That's
probably
okay.
was as a kid.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay, what are your fears?
Ghosts.
Are you actually?
Very.
We should do something spooky
Nope.
one
No.
day. Come on.
I'm afraid of ghosts.
Yes.
And witches.
We're going to Ouija board
They're
right
real.
here and ruin your house.
I love Ouija boards.
Do you
No,
actually, have you used
stop
one
it.
before?
He
I
has
have
one here.
and I want
What?
it gone.
Yes.
And you've used it. Do you
Yes.
feel like you're followed by a ghost?
No.
I do.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you
Just
just
you're
have a
followed by
case
a
of
ghost.
paranoia.
No, dude, it's definitely there. There's no doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, his name is Jimmy. He's a good guy.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
He helps you? What does he do? Shut the door when you're leaving?
Yeah, you know, he shuts
the
the
light
door
off.
and I'm leaving. Sometimes writes "get out" in blood on the mirror. You know, that type of shit.
Whose blood? Your blood?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I never tested it. I think it's Tony Hawk's blood, actually.
Okay. He has some of it in the back. And being homeless.
Yes. That is a
Homelessness.
Yep.
Yeah. And not having a place that has a bathroom that I can escape to. That's actually what I'm anxious about in my daily life.
Is it a bathroom or just an escape room?
A bathroom.
It has to be a bathroom.
I don't want to like shit myself everywhere.
Oh, is that because you're like you want to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like a place that you can hide behind.
I think maybe just like anxious
And
room.
also you can expel everything you need to expel out of your body.
It's a nice
so you don't make a
little-
mess. Come on, nobody wants that.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, too, because when you go in the bathroom, it's like expected that you get privacy. You know what I mean? So it's
You
like-
get a moment. He spends like 45 minutes every time he needs to poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not because
He's
you need
doing
privacy.
nothing.
He's just like, you know.
That's my safe space, you know. That's my zen corner.
Your safe space or your save space? Like, this is where you save your game?
This is where I save. Both. I often play video
That's his
games on the
checkpoint.
shitter, so, you know.
Checkpoint right here. If I die, I respawn right on the toilet.
Hey,
That's
not a bad
ideal.
system. Good
You just
system.
wake up, you're like, and you just drop the last drop, you're like, going back.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like one of Derek's worst fears would be snakes in the drain, so he would not be able to spend 45 minutes on
I'd
the
still
toilet.
spend time there.
I should
Snakes
hide
in your
something in the
butthole,
toilet. Yeah.
You're horrified, dude.
It's like Alien, but reverse.
Yeah, he's
you
like,
know?
let me get in there.
Doesn't come out of the mouth, comes out of your ass.
Slithers in your fucking beehole.
That's a thing in Australia, I'm pretty sure. Like snakes coming out of your toilet.
Greatest fear is Australia. That would be one of mine. The shit down there is just wrong. Like those giant ass spiders and like
Accents.
yes.
Kangaroos
Rugby.
just kicking
It's
you.
a whole
Kangaroos.
it's a whole
Yes.
continent of prisoners.
Danger.
Yeah.
It just started because
Yeah.
London was
Great
like
Britain, yeah.
we're gonna ship off our shit heads off to this island, we are, yeah. And then they're like, alright, is that alright? Yeah, I'll just keep this accent and make it stupid over time.
That's what they sounded like.
They're like English pirates, dude. What do you want?
Yeah, but there's a whole continent of them, you know?
Dude, it's dangerous there.
And then that broke off into the Aborigines, I think, and
I don't even know what the Aborigines
they'll
are.
shoot you
I
with,
just know
with a
don't.
dart gun. Just
Yeah, just don't.
one
Well,
of those.
remember last year or 2 years ago it was on fire? Like the whole continent
Yes.
was on fire?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
It was
that.
terrible.
It was like red.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was wild.
Mm.
I
That
thought we
was
were
like-
losing
I really
The whole
thought
country.
Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really thought that was just
Yeah.
gonna burn to a crisp and sink in the ocean. It was very
And the
frightening.
kangaroo-
That's how it
would
works.
roll.
If it catches on fire too much, it sinks into the ocean. All right?
yeah.
That's how physics.
It's just ash, pile of ash.
Engineer. All right?
Pile of ass.
Ash.
Ass.
Ash.
Now that
Pile
I
of
get behind.
ass.
ass.
Dude, we gotta get to Australia. There's a pile of ass.
And watch your fingers, booty hole man.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, let's get back to Haley. So, are those the rest of your fears?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, this one is interesting. Do you have any enemies?
You said like you never
Yeah.
asked this question.
His name's Jake.
Oh,
He's my enemy for sure.
what's up with him?
Jake Paul.
He betrayed me.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense that he's an enemy.
Boo that. Yeah, boo that guy. So we were like BFFs in middle school and high school. And we never like got together because we were just friends. And then I realized like halfway through high school, I was like in love with him.
Oh.
It was one of those very sad things.
Yeah.
Like a crush that actually crushes you. You know? That type. Their case is so much right now.
No,
He's
Okay.
just chilling. He's just
I'm listening.
pondering it.
All right. Yeah.
I'm shutting up so you can get, you know. you can
Yeah.
say-
So,
yeah.
everybody thought we were gonna end up together, and it was kind of like a soulmate situation. And then we went to college together,
Oh.
so it was even better. We were both musical,
Oh.
and then we got together for a week, and then he was like, "Never mind." And then he told everybody it was a misunderstanding.
A week.
Oh my God.
Wasn't
It
he?
was very sad for me. I was depressed over that, like for sure.
That does happen though, because that happened with another friend of mine. All right, and they went up and like they were like, oh yeah, they're so cute together and everything. And he
was
like
so
he like
hyped.
hooked up with her, and I was like, oh, now they're gonna start dating.
Yeah.
And then he just went up. He was like, nah, and I was like,
Yeah,
what, dude?
that's
I'm like,
basically
I'm like,
it.
You like hang out with her family already? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And he just like, I don't really feel like it. And he like popped an imaginary collar. I'm like, you're not that cool. All right. And then he was just like, yeah, I'm out. And then he wasn't even invited to the wedding that I just went to.
Oh,
Yeah, because the girl.
and that was drama. Okay, yeah.
trauma.
So
from
you
the
get it.
drama.
That shit
yeah.
killed me inside. So
That's horrible. That's
the next time
terrible.
I saw him after he like dropped out of college, whatever. The next time I saw him, it was because our sisters are the same age and they graduated at the same time. So I knew I was gonna run into him there, and he just was acting like nothing was wrong. And he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he like gave me a hug, and then I noticed that he had a really bad sunburn, so I slapped him really hard. And he was like, "Ah!" And I was like,
That needs to be that sound clip. Oh my God, was so good.
So yeah, we were not cool after that.
Good for you.
So he's my enemy for sure.
Wasn't he also a member of Dr. Funke's Family Good Time Band?
Yeah, he has a family band.
What?
You don't trust people with family bands.
There's
That's
always
the takeaway.
something. There's always.
Somebody
I forgot
tells
to
you-
mention that.
Yeah, somebody tells you that they're part of a family band. You're like, well, good knowing you. I'm out the door.
Literally, I went on one date with this kid named Ruben. Yes, he's named after a sandwich. And he
Ruben.
told me that he was in a band with his dad. And I was like, yeah, that's it. we're not doing this.
Gets up and walks out. Well, it was nice meeting you. This is where it ends.
Yeah.
Have a great evening.
Did you say, I think I'm going to get takeout this time?
Oh,
Oh.
I see what you
He's
did
a sandwich.
I will say I do love a good Reuben sandwich.
But you
Like,
don't.
I really
but
do.
you don't love Reuben.
I don't love Reuben.
No.
Actually, you know what?
Especially
I
because
do.
you didn't like Friends.
Yeah, yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I like a Rachel sandwich rather than a Reuben. So
I'm not gonna lie. I know what a Rachel is.
right, it's so good.
Yeah.
What is
So
it?
freaking good. It's
Isn't it
instead
just
of
corned beef?
coleslaw, it's also that too. It's like it's corned beef instead of pastrami, and then there's also a thing with like coleslaw too. It's like a whole thing,
The
but it's
slaw,
delicious.
The whole thing.
It's so good.
Look up that. Slaw.
Instead of it's sauerkraut. No, instead of coleslaw, it's sauerkraut. I think. Yeah, I think that's
Great.
what it is. Okay. Anyways, it's delicious. Whatever it is. Okay, so time for the speed round. What do you think of garden gnomes?
I like them.
Why is that the speed round?
Because they're just,
We've already done
they're
speed
short.
round.
Oh, okay.
They're not about you as a person, you know?
Okay.
Okay, and what if you had a garden gnome, what would be the one that you would get?
What the fuck?
Would you get like one that has
A goofy one.
yeah.
Like one like mooning people or something.
Zombie.
Yeah.
Zombie gnome.
Something that makes people talk.
Mine has a drug rug and he stores drugs in it. All right.
Yeah, sure.
I get one with his penis hanging out.
Yeah, something like that. Like him mooning.
Giant hog.
Yeah,
you know?
huge hogs doing our gnomes, man.
Like he's 3 feet tall. The penis
I was
is
gonna
like
say,
2.5 feet.
what's the hog to shoe ratio?
Like 3/4.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait, okay.
Fucking hogs.
Are you a hunter or a gatherer?
I think I can be both.
I feel like you're like a Katniss. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
Right? Yeah. I feel like you can
Stroke
do
her
both.
ego.
Realistically, I would want to be a gatherer because I have a way with plants.
Yeah, but dude, if
true.
we're wasting you hunting, like you like the one who's like the most familiar with plants, I'd be like, no,
True.
fuck you. Get
Jilly,
gather,
you
right?
guys would be like munching on deadly mushrooms, and I'd be like,
Very true.
let me do the gathering.
I'd just be high on mushrooms, just fucking in the corner, like, Cam, those stop eating those. I'm like, these ones are dope.
Get these again, you guys.
Yeah, so that's me.
And also one more. What was the last gift you gave someone?
You can't use this dick because I already used that.
That was, yeah.
Darn rats.
Yeah.
You know, I wrote these questions and then asked them 3 times and then still didn't think about what my answer would
Are
be.
you being Jilly in that fucking bit that we did?
I think
Your bit.
I think
Yeah.
technically your answer would be the same as mine.
What?
In that you haven't given it yet.
Well, I guess it
No.
would be the card.
Yeah.
And the magnets, the dog butt magnets.
Yeah, dog butt man.
The dog.
And also
Blah, 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 blah.
technically breakfast for Meme.
Yeah.
Sure.
I didn't pay for that. I'll say I gave Meme a ride.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, a nice ride. She drove her
Why
to
you
and
say-
from breakfast. You know?
And
say
I
it
gave
like
her a
that.
bamboo stick for her plant. So
Nice.
Like the
And then-
throw up it?
yeah, yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, so she had Woodstock Fair tickets that we were going to give Jilly, and then she forgot to give them to me. So after I dropped her off, she drove to my house and then gave me those tickets.
Oh.
And then left again, and that's when I gave her the bamboo stick. But she forgot that, so she went back home and then came back for the stick.
Oh my god.
She came back to my house twice.
Oh
For a
my
stick.
god.
Yeah. 75 and thriving, baby.
Yeah, we're exactly 50 years apart. And then
I love that.
me and my mom are 25 years apart.
What?
Yeah.
Pretty
That's
wild.
so cool.
So it's 25, 25, 25.
Whoa.
Right?
And you're 25 right now.
Yeah.
You gotta get moving.
I know, right now.
We gotta start stuffing her.
Benson counts.
Benson counts.
He's gonna be 3, like tomorrow.
Derek, we need your seed.
Oh no!
Moving on.
I think that's it.
Wait, I do have I forgot my other 2 fears. Mine went dark kind of quick. So mine is being like my house is being caught in a fire. That was
always a childhood fear of mine. I get off the bus and see my house on fire.
right. It's just I feel mine is like specifically in the middle
Dang
of the
it.
night. Mine is specifically the house going up in flame in the middle of the night.
I think that was imparted on you from me because remember I went through that phase where I was terrified of fire.
Yes.
I would we had a fire, not a fire pit. We had a fireplace here, and my dad would start fires and let them burn out in the middle of the night, and I would make him put the fires out before we went to bed. I was like, put it out. They taught us about it in school. Your house can catch on fire, and I don't want a house to burn down. And I got really freaked out about that. So
it just
yeah.
multiplied on Jilly.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt
More
that.
than likely. I adopted every single one of his qualities and traits and likes and dislikes because,
Greatest enemy
that's right.
is yourself now,
That's
technically.
right.
Okay, what's your other one?
And my other one is waves, like big, huge tsunami waves because I am afraid of drowning.
What? Snakes and fucking waves, anacondas.
Yes, because
Oh my God.
I almost drowned when I was
Snakes
little.
in the water.
Okay.
Wait until you hear about eels.
Jesus. Eels? Wait. Okay. You.
It smells like shit right
Did
now.
you shit your pants?
I told you.
No, I just ripped ass, all right? It's not a big deal.
We're
Why are
not
you going to
gonna
draw
cut it.
attention to it? No
I have
problem.
been sniffing shit
That-
this whole episode.
And if you would like to smell the shit too, tune into our Patreon. We are bottling this and sending it straight to your doorstep.
Jesus
alright?
Christ.
You can literally open up and taste the shit.
I've been smelling Benson's like bologna shits in the.
He likes bologna.
Who doesn't, you know?
Actually, he did eat sausage. That may under yeah. Allow me to go get the seltzers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now you know everything about us, our co-hosts, your co-hosts.
I actually have
Andy?
one more thing.
Oh, go ahead. She's going to get seltzer, so you
I
fill
can,
the time.
I can fill the time because I can tell you I actually do have a fear. I have one more fear. And it
The
happened-
ocean and
And it happened to me recently, okay? And I don't like to be exiled. I don't. I don't like to be not allowed into things. I don't like this, okay? And this happened to me recently because I was recently banned from Tinder. All right? Camantha is no more.
Whoa!
I got banned. Someone had me. Someone goes, I know it. That is Cam it, motherfucking Andy.
it's one of our listeners.
Yes, and you know what the worst part is? You get banned on that app, you get banned of all other dating apps.
What?
Yeah.
So your dating life is fucked because of this podcast?
Because of this exact podcast.
Wow, so we really need to use the platform now to find you somebody.
But you know,
because you have nothing else.
Because of Camantha?
yeah, Camantha's gone, dude. That's it.
That's really sad.
Oh, that's
Is it
awful.
linked to your phone number?
Yeah, it is. I think that's what it is. You know what I mean? They're
Wow.
Just, yeah. But you
All
know what?
dating apps?
But you know what, guys? Who needs them? All right. Now I can eat
That's
them the
correct.
old fat. Now I can eat them the
All
old fashioned way at a
true.
bar. All right, where we can both discuss our drinking problems. All right.
So she's the bartender.
I'm the only one drunk. She's the only one who gets me.
She has to wait on you.
Speaking of drinking problems, we have these 2 seltzers in front of us.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Would you like to hold that up for the camera?
These are pickle Rick fucking miracle seltzers. All right, and I know what you're thinking. Is there alcohol in these? No.
no,
Just the
totally
seltzer.
sober.
Yeah, just it.
But it is 10 fluid ounces of pickle juice and pure carbonated water.
Yes.
Oh, that is.
I want to take a
Nasty.
little sip before
Me
you
too.
absolutely pound that.
Also, shout out to Filthy Phil Fly Cookie for giving us these seltzers. And also, I think it's going to be fun because Cam is going to chug them. And he said that these were extra carbonated, which is why they were part of a batch
Am I chugging that
that
one
could
too?
not sell.
And in solidarity, I'm going to chug this can of Liquid Death.
This
with
is not a
Cam,
good idea.
This is
and we are
also
both going to be
sponsored-
burping on air. So
Also-
sorry, Haley, all this hard work that you do. You're going to absolutely hate this segment, but that's
May
what
I
we're
also
doing.
say that this like goes full circle to the Liquid Death sponsorship
Tony
with
Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
Yes, that's why I requested this specifically. I love Liquid Death. Liquid Death is incredible.
Get it at your local
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. Yeah.
Yes,
I
a
almost said
little
World Market.
mom and pop called Whole
I think
Foods.
it's at World Market. It probably is.
Probably.
No,
it's
Topo Chico
gaining,
is never.
it's gaining traction. Fun fact, all of the art on these is done by the guy, you know that show Mr. Pickles? Ty to Pickle Seltzer. Hey! Adult Swim show, Mr. Pickles. Yes. He does all the art on these cans.
That's my friend's bird's name.
Yep.
Pickles.
She listens. Hi, Melody. Crack that open. Let's all take a whiff.
ASMR.
Not near the mic.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh, that was
That
so
was nice.
I just didn't want that to explode. So let's take a...
He bought the mic. I don't care about it. It's his mic.
No, I paid for it.
Stinky.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I gave him money back for that. Ugh, that's...
I don't. I don't.
Okay,
want-
one, never sniff a pickle. Okay.
Always sniff a pickle.
Oh, so you do sniff
That's
a pickle.
tasty.
Is it good?
Yes. That is delicious.
Haley, do you want to sniff?
Yum yum. She did
I
not
don't
wanna
even like
sniff.
pickles.
Just a bunch of
Wow.
pickle sniffers in here, huh?
It definitely smells like dill.
I like bread and butter sometimes.
Oh, that one
was
was
a good one,
fucking
baby.
crispy in my ear.
That's a liquid
Okay, here
death.
you go.
Tasty. All right, and now go. You gotta.
Oh, I wanted to get a tasted sip.
Why do you have to chug? Can't you just drink it nice?
No, you gotta pound it.
That's right.
So,
Ready?
3,
2,
2,
1.
shoot us.
Oh. Oh.
Oh God!
The sounds.
It hurts. I got
the?
that wasn't real.
Woo, baby! That's some good motherfucking pickle juice.
I got so much more. There's so much more in here than in yours.
Blame
This is 16.9 ounces.
Baby.
You're done?
Yeah, I have like a fucking.
You didn't even slam the whole thing. I drank half of this.
Okay, you're complaining. You
Bro.
didn't finish it either. All right.
I drank the entire. How much
Don't
is
be
this?
swinging your dick around.
This is 10 ounces. This is 16. I probably drank 10 just now. I'll go.
I don't know.
I'll finish it up.
Probablys. Well, maybe. Dude, I'm drinking pickle dick fucking shit.
That's
All
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're not doing
You're
okay.
Here, I'll do it now.
Dude, this is inducing stomach aches. All right.
It is.
I want to pour this.
That's like
over,
acid.
Yeah, dude, pour this over a McDouble fucking sandwich.
Stop! Why?
Oh my
Ooh, that was a good. You know what?
god!
You know what?
Do you have more?
You know what? You know,
No.
I'll totally
I killed it.
You know, I'll have the rest of mine just because that was a really good burp.
Thank
know?
you.
That's right.
Thank you.
This is my hell.
That is your worst nightmare.
That was a little forced, but fuck it.
Why are you just screaming into the mic?
You're just yelling.
Oh, dude. I know the fucking people.
It's got
love
the
it,
little
right?
bit of like reverberation back there
Yeah.
too.
If you would like to pay me to burp in your ear, find me on was it
Patreon.
Was it Patreon.com.
Oh my god. I don't feel so good.
Obviously
That
not.
hurts
What
a
is
lot.
this? Is this alcoholic? What is this?
No, it's just sparkling water.
Dude, how can you have sparkling water with liquid death on the front of it?
Because it's nice.
It's not though.
Are you
Nice.
okay?
This
It
guy
hurts.
This guy's
It hurts a little bit.
Dude, I drink pickle shit.
Pickle shit.
Also,
6
all right.
less
So, Andy,
ounces
how
than
was that?
me.
It tasted like a fucking pickle. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah, and it was fucking, like
It was gross.
it wasn't good. Like, do you think I enjoyed that? No one's getting these and be like,
Ah!
It's sneaking out of me.
God, dude. We're
Also,
inflated,
it really was disgusting. I took a sip and I'm like, oh no, this
That
is
was
not
so
good.
nasty. I
Yeah.
just didn't.
It really was very dilly.
It was so dilly.
Ow!
So much dill. Oh,
Stop yelling.
No, I gotta make the sound or it doesn't come out right. All right.
any parting words, folks?
Please tell us to stop drinking and eating things because I will gladly comply with that.
No, exclusively. Where it's on the Patreon. Only food content. Only burping content.
Only
Yes.
eating and burping. Yeah, burping and eating and burping. You know us.
Oh, you know what I'm worrying about now is if the seltzer is going to have an adverse effect on my ass. I'm just
I thought you were going to say acid reflux tonight because, yes.
Oh, I'm gonna be laying in bed and I'm gonna be
Yeah, bubbling. Fully bubbling.
like a chicken or something like that. I'm gonna be
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Bubbling out your mouth and your ass?
yeah.
Did you shit yourself from seltzers?
He's going to be up
We're
at
gonna
3
find
a.m.
out.
Shitting himself from seltzers.
Yeah, probably.
Why those get you loose?
Bubbles.
It
Yeah, bubbles,
aerates
man.
it.
Yeah.
It aerates
Lubes up
it.
the sides
Yeah.
and just slips right up.
Speaking of, I want to take us out on a real big rant about whipped condiments. What the fuck's the deal with whipped condiments? They're
It's
awful.
true.
I fucking hate them.
Whipped cream.
Whipped mustard.
Like
Whipped
cream
butter,
Oh!
whipped cream cheese. Oh, whipped
Wait.
mustard. I might be interested.
That's
the
not a
fuck
thing.
outta
That's
here.
not a thing.
That's what I thought you meant by whipped condiments. What else is whipped?
Just butter.
Yeah, like
I don't
butter.
know why you said
I'm
condiments.
only saying this because I bought some whipped butter the other day because it looked like a nice package, and now it's just a fucking pain in the ass trying to put it on my toast in the morning.
Why?
It's just like it's hard and it's crumbly.
Yeah, it's
and,
really
like,
hard.
Yeah, and I
Really?
try to I gotta pop my knife down in there and twist it,
You
and
got it in
then
the
it
fridge?
breaks off into little chunks.
It crumbles.
It crumbles,
Is
and
it
I
in the
just,
fridge?
yeah.
Get it out of the fridge. Butter doesn't need to be
Well,
refrigerated.
what am I gonna do? Just
No.
leave my butter out?
That is true. If it's
You ever
like
seen a butter
whipped-
tray? Fucking people leave butter out all the time.
I don't
True.
trust that.
What do you
Hey,
mean you don't
what do
fucking
you
trust
what do you
it?
think?
I'm not trying to get
butter
botulism,
churners-
bro.
You ever
You
heard
don't
like
get
it cuts
botulism.
like butter? It's because their butter is soft. It's not in a fucking fridge.
Okay.
It is true.
Don't refrigerate your butter. Spay and neuter your fucking pets.
Oh, you just stole my line.
Yeah, that's right. I did it.
slut.
Yeah.
Please end this.
Quickly, make sure that you're following us on our socials at KnifeDog over on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter,
KnifeDog Pod.
KnifeDog Pod. Sorry, at KnifeDog Pod on all of those places. KnifeDog.com to listen to all of our podcast episodes. They'll give you a directory where to go for audio and video. And I am still working on merch, so that might be coming at some point. We still have stickers. DM us. I will still send you stickers for free, so you can tag that shit all over the place and vandalize. We Pro Vandalism podcast.
Fucking sticking shit.
That's gonna be it. Those are my parting words. Anybody else have any parting words? Not you. You?
Nope.
You.
Hail Satan.
all right.
God bless. Amen. Handy, why don't you take us out with just continue ranting about butter, please.
Fucking butter. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so I get butter, all right? You gotta get... I don't even know where to go with butter. You're like, I'm gonna rant about butter. You give me bullshit to rant about is fucking butter? Like, what the fuck is a bad thing to say about butter? Butter makes everything fucking better, all right? And I just can't stand you give me these shit topics, all right? Because I'm gonna feel positive. It's fucking butter, man, all right? The only thing it does is makes me a little fucking chubby around the sides, but I fucking still eat it, all right?
Why don't you rant about margarine? That's heinous.
What is margarine?
Exactly.
What are you?
It's like more fat and more oil.
Is it more?
More oil.
I thought we were like it was like diet butter.
No.
Like I like how we just kind of. I feel like we just came right back into another episode.
And welcome to KnifeDog the Butter episode.